Rashad, why you
Anyway,
didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
brother, I love you, brother. Trump lit.
What's up,
Any,
Rashad? What it do,
Oh,
boy?
we walk
Hey,
around the
Rashad.
world. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is rashadmilliganbooking. If you're new to the channel, this is a real fat case up. Man, what a night! What a night! What a night! What a night, man! Look, let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you what I did tonight. I went into my phone. I opened up text messages and I texted Morgan Jones. I ain't text Morgan Jones since 2024. I had to make sure the number was still the same. There was a couple of people in my phone. I had to make sure their number was still the same tonight. Morgan Jones was one of them. James was the other one. We get to James in a second. And I told Morgan, I said, if this series taught you anything, the league is gonna need you next year. Stay by that phone. Have a good winter. Stay healthy. Stay by the phone. Deja Kelly, stay by the phone. Kennedy Todd Williams, stay by the phone. Have a good winter. Taya Cooper, have a good winter. And AU, stay by the phone. Stay healthy. The league is going to need y'all. If the Indiana Fever is any example of that, if the Golden State Valkyries are any example of that, Toronto Tempo and the Portland Fire are going to need a team full of players. They're going to need 12 players each. That's 24 players plus whoever gets hurt on any other team. The Indiana Fever dug deep. And at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Was I frustrated watching whatever in regulation things of that sort? Yes, 100%. I'm not going to lie to you. Just full transparency. However, you can't be a fan of sports. You can't be a fan of anything and say that what they did was not inspiring, bro. You can't say that wasn't inspirational, bro. To just forget basketball and stuff like that. Like, it was inspirational to humans. It was inspirational to life. To know that you lost Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, Chloe Bibby, Ari McDonald, Sydney Colson, and I believe it was a couple other players too. Those are just 5, right? You go into the playoffs without all of them. You still win in the first round against Atlanta on the road in a winner takes all game 3. Now, in that winner take all game 3 and things of that sort, you could be like, oh, okay, yeah. Atlanta late game execution was slacking. You still had a couple all-stars, Kelsey Mitchell, AB, carried them along the way. It's improbable, but hey, it happened. All right, you can justify that. These jokers come in the second round against the Las Vegas Aces. And boy, Asia tried to sell the whole people counted us out earlier this season. Asia, look, love everything like that. You the greatest player in the world right now. You top 5 all time. A gazillion time MVP and soon to be gazillion time champion. Asia, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Against this squad, ain't nobody trying to hear that. Oh, people counted us out. Oh, see, they didn't expect us to make it to the finals. Folks is not trying to hear that. A team with Chelsea Gray, Asia Wilson, Jackie Young, Joel Lloyd, and Alyssa Smith as your midseason acquisition with Dana Evans coming off the bench. I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, people counted us out. People did. No, let's not do that. With Cheyenne Parker coming back into the fold as well, coming back from pregnancy at the end of the regular season. I don't want to hear that, Asia. You've just faced a team and went to overtime with a team with half the players who was making an impact didn't even have a WNBA team in July. Morgan Jones, stay by the phone this winter. Stay in shape. Be healthy. Deja Kelly, stay by the phone. Dominique Wilson, if you want to come out of retirement, go ahead, come out of retirement. Stay healthy. Stay by the phone. Have a good winter. Go back to AU. This is your time. Crystal Bradford, stay by that phone. Stay healthy. Have a good winter. So these jokers ain't even have teams in July, bro. And they playing meaningful minutes in the semifinals. It's the same thing in the NBA. The Hawks had Tony Bradley as a backup center. They ended up cutting him in the preseason, things of that sort. He was on the G League team, the College Park Skyhawks, and things of that nature. And he ended up on the Indiana Pacers. He ended up playing meaningful minutes in the NBA Finals when he couldn't get on the court with the Atlanta Hawks in the preseason, bro. Once again, stay on the court, stay by the phone, stay healthy, have a good off season. Never give up. In life, it doesn't matter what's on the other side. It doesn't matter what is opposing you, right? You can't win the games on paper. You got to go out there and play the games for yourself. You still got to play the game, regardless of the circumstances, regardless of what's stacked up against you, the odds, what Vegas say, no pun intended. Regardless of what anybody else says, you still got to go out on the floor and play the game in between them lines. And them people on the other side, they still mortal. I don't care what their names are. Jewel Lloyd, Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young. You still got to line it up and tip the ball, and y'all still got to play basketball like y'all always do. That's what the Indiana Fever did tonight, man. Odyssey Sims, she has solidified herself a roster spot somewhere in the WNBA next season. Now, I will tell you, this is the thing that people aren't going to say. As much of a good thing as this could be for the Indiana Fever, this should also be a reason for concern for the Indiana Fever. Because a lot of cases, right, with these, when you make these type of unexpected Cinderella runs, you come back with that expectation of this is the floor. Oh, we did this without Caitlin Clark. We did this without Sophie Cunningham. Next season, we should be in the finals. We should be championship favorites. It's not that easy to make it back. It's not that easy to make it back to the semifinals and to game 5 in the semifinals. There's so many teams that you see time after time after time again who make a run to the conference finals, who make a run to the semifinals, and they think, okay, this is the new standard for the team, and they never make it back. Or it might take them 10 years to make it back. It's not easy making it back to the conference finals. It's not easy making it back to the semifinals of a series and everything like that. It's not easy making it back to the finals. That's Devin Booker. It's not easy. It's not just an assumed thing that the Fever are going to come back next season and they're going to automatically make it to the finals just because they made it to the semifinals in game 5 in the overtime without Caitlin Clark and without all their starters. It's not a guarantee. It's not a guarantee. So that's just something to look out for. But man, Shea Petty, Odyssey Sims, what a gutsy effort. Shout out to Lexi Hole as well. And shout out to Tasha Howard as well, doing what they do as players like in the rotation. Breezy Turner stepping up and giving the team minutes. You know, Breezy Turner hasn't played, like actually got in games and got in meaningful, consistent minutes. It feels like 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? So shouts out to all of them, man. What heart, what a sports story. And Odyssey Sims, bro, what the heck? 27 points in 41 minutes. Kelsey Mitchell had 15 and 23 before she went down. AB had 16 and 11 and 32 minutes. Lexi Hole had 12 and 7. Once I said, like I say, she held it down and did what she had to do. Double digits. Shea Petty, 13 points, double digits coming off the bench. Natasha Howard, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists in 33 minutes. What can I say, bro? That's just a beautiful American story right there. I'm not going to lie to you. And it's a lesson to all y'all to not give up. Don't give up. You still got to play the game. I don't care what it looks like. You still have to play the game, and everybody's human. Everybody's mortal. Asia Wilson on the other side, goodness gracious. 35 points in 41 minutes and 8 rebounds and 5 assists. She missed a couple bunnies. She missed a couple bunnies down the stretch in regulation and in overtime. That's why you got teammates. Jackie Young, 32 points in 44 minutes, 10 assists, 4 rebounds. That's why you have teammates. Chelsea Gray, a couple big threes and a couple big shots down the stretch, 17 points, 6 assists and 2 rebounds. Even Joel Lloyd, coming off the bench, hit a big three in overtime. 8 points, 6 rebounds, and an assist in 32 minutes. Now, is it still acceptable for Joel Lloyd in a winner-take-all game to play 32 minutes and still only have 8 points, single-digit points? In no world is it acceptable. But these are just the new standards that you take. With, you know what I'm saying? These are the new standards that you take with Joel Lloyd this year. Just is what it is. Meg, 0 rebounds. We'll address that later. 5 points. Okay, we'll take it. Dana Evans, a big bucket. Once again, in overtime. 5 points. That is what it is. Alyssa Smith, 26 minutes. 5 points. We'll talk about that later. KB, 6 minutes, 0 points, 0 assists, 0 rebounds. She got 6 minutes of cardio. That's expected. Cheyenne Parker did not play. That's expected. She coming back from having a baby. So it just is what it is, bro. You got to play. You got to play the game, man. You can't count yourself out in anything in life. You got to play the game. You got to go out there. And that's what I want to say about that. So inspirational. What a series. What a moment for America. And y'all learn y'all something, man. Y'all learn y'all something for sure. Let me get into these. Let me get into these Dan comments real quick. He said, yo, what up, Rashad? I know I've been gone, but I'm back. What's that, Dan? I heard the Warriors made some moves in the past couple of days. Yes, sir. We're gonna get to that in a second. Finally, they got Kaminga signed too. We're gonna get to that in a second. Also, Rashad, I have some bad news about Lamar Jackson. He's out 2 to 3 weeks for the hamstring injury, and Baltimore is 1-3 in a year. Baltimore, the good news is everybody they play is in Super Bowl contention. It's not like they play bad teams and they went 1-3. 1-3 is still 1-3, but context I think matters with that. Like everybody said, if Shador would have just got drafted by the Baltimore Ravens, Joker would have been playing right now. He's still sitting on the bench, third string, you know what I'm saying, headset on, holding the clipboard with the Cleveland Browns. And if he would have went to the team that he said no thank you to, Joker would have been playing. To a much less extent, you know, we can't be playing God, bro. You can't be trying to tamper with destiny. You know what I mean? Can't be trying to tamper with destiny. If God wants this for you, you got to go ahead and do it. You can't try to intercede and no, God, we ain't doing that. We ain't. You can't do that, bro. You got to let God be God, bro. It's the same way with you know what I'm saying? If you depressed or anything like that, and you want life to end, and can't take matters into your own hands. You gotta let life take its course. God gonna do what he does. And if you believe in God, you're gonna have faith. Okay, God, if you want me here sitting behind Lamar Jackson for a year or two, start off my career. Okay, God, if you want me in Baltimore, send me to Baltimore, whatever the case might be. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's another life lesson that we learn via sports. My Cowboys are 1-2-1 on the year. Y'all had that marathon game on Sunday night that ended up in a tie. It's a terrible part of the NFL, but hey, it happens. It happens. All right, let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it moving. This was the biggest news of the day before the game. And I ignored it all night. I ignored it all day, all night. I even had on the pregame show for the Aces, and I had to turn it off because they start playing this clip. This was the biggest talked about thing all day. I ignored it. What I do know from it is essentially, I guess, Napheesa Collier called out Kathy Engelberg for the referees that she hired and that she had play the final game of Feast season that led to the no call of her getting hurt and being out for the year and things of that sort with the collision with AT, Alyssa Thomas and stuff like that, and how those referees shouldn't have been working the game anyway. As Cheryl Reed went on the rant of at the end of after that game where she said these refs shouldn't even been hired. They aren't, you know, capable refs for a game 4 situation in the semifinal and stuff like that, or a game 3 situation in the semifinal. And I think Fee called out Kathy was oh, she said she complained to Kathy and she said only like losers complain about the refs. That was her response. And I don't know if she called for Kathy to step down from her position, but yeah, this was this. These are all the things that I know. That's it. That's all I know. Um, and I know whatever she said was scathing enough for Kathy to respond in the same day. So, with that being said, this is my first time watching, man. Napheesa Collier addresses Kathy Engelbauer.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate the Mercury for advancing to the finals. And I want to be clear, this conversation is not about winning or losing. It's about something much bigger. The real threat to our league isn't money, it isn't ratings, or even missed calls, or even physical play. It's the lack of accountability from the league office. Since I've been in the league, you've heard the constant concerns about officiating, and it has now reached levels of inconsistency that plague our sport and undermine the integrity in which it operates. Whether the league cares about the health of the players is one thing, but to also not care about the product we put on the floor is truly self-sabotage. Year after year, the only thing that remains consistent is the lack of accountability from our leaders. Sorry, I haven't walked here in my boot. I'm kind of. The league has a buzzword that they've rolled out as talking points for the CBA as to why they can't pay the players what we're worth. That word is sustainability. But what's truly unsustainable is keeping a good product on the floor while allowing officials to lose control of games. Fans see it every night. Coaches, both winning and losing, point it out every night in pregame and postgame media. Yet leadership just issues fines and looks the other way. They ignore the issues that everyone inside the game is begging to be fixed. That is negligence. At Unrivaled this past February, I sat across from Kathy and asked how she planned to address the officiating issues in our league. Her response was, well, only the losers complain about the refs. I also asked how she planned to fix the fact that players like Caitlin, Angel, and Paige, who are clearly driving massive revenue for the league, are making so little for their first 4 years. Her response was, Caitlin should be grateful she makes $60 million off the court, because without the platform that the WNBA gives her, she wouldn't make anything. In that same conversation, she told me players should be on their knees thanking their lucky stars for the media rights deal that I got them. That's mentality driving our league from the top. We go to battle every day to protect a shield that doesn't value us. The league believes it succeeds despite its players, not because of them. I have the privilege of watching my husband run a league where he has to balance 100 different things at once. I won't pretend the job is easy, but even with all of that on his plate, he always takes the time to reach out to players when he sees an injury, whether it's Unrivaled or even during the WNBA season. That is what leadership looks like. It's the human element. It's basic integrity, and is the bare minimum any leader should embody. This year alone, I've gotten calls, texts, and well wishes from so many players across the league. Those moments remind me that sometimes there are things bigger than the results this game we play. But do you know who I haven't heard from? Kathy. Not one call, not one text. Instead, the only outreach has come from her number 2, telling my agent that she doesn't believe physical play is contributing to injuries. That is infuriating. And it's the perfect example of the tone-deaf, dismissive approach that our leaders always seem to take. I've finally grown tired. For too long, I have tried to have these conversations in private, but it's clear there is no intention of accepting there's a problem. The league has made it clear it isn't about innovation, it isn't about collaboration, it's about control and power. I've earned this platform and I've paid the price to get here, and now I have a responsibility to speak on behalf of the fans and everyone in this league that deserves better. Our leadership's answer to being held accountable is to suppress everyone's voices by handing out fines. I'm not concerned about a fine. I'm concerned about the future of our sport. At some point, everyone deserves to hear the truth from someone who I hope has earned the benefit of the doubt to fight for what is right and fair for our athletes and our fans. We have the best players in the world. We have the best fans in the world. But right now, we have the worst leadership in the world. If I didn't know exactly what the job entailed, maybe I wouldn't feel this way. But unfortunately for them, I do. We serve a league that has shown they think championship coaches and Hall of Fame players are dispensable, and that's fine, it's professional sports. But I will not stand quietly by and allow different standards to be applied at the league level. Thank you.
Napheesa, do you still read that statement if you're celebrating a championship?
Hey, yo, what a first question! Oh my gosh. Well, I wonder how she answered that. Do you still say this if y'all win a championship? Is crazy. Because that's a real question, bro. That's a great first question. And it's real. It's real. Because people only come last year, Minnesota did, to be honest, to keep it a bean, bro. Minnesota did this last year, bro. They lost. They said the officiating is terrible. This and that. That was the worst call game. Do they say all that if they won the championship last year? And do they say all this year if they win the championship again? However, what she's saying are a lot of the complaints that a lot of the fans have had, you know what I'm saying, for the last few years. Another thing, I was surprised. I'm like, dang, she aired out their private conversation. Now, see, I mean, she said she tried to have the conversation behind closed doors, but ain't nothing changed. You know what I'm saying? People get fed up enough, they'll take whatever it is, whether it's a burnt bridge with the relationship, whether it's a fine, whether it's, you know, suspension, whatever the case might be. Like, people get tired, bro, and they like, okay, maybe this is what I got to do to bring change. It's like when players want to be traded and stuff like that. They'll do anything to get traded to bring the change they want to see. This is insane, but hey, it is what it is. It comes with the territory. You know what I'm saying? You can't just keep treating players any type of way and thinking that they're going to accept it. You know, someone's going to speak up. And Fee, for her, like she said, for her and her husband, Alex Basil, Basil, excuse me on the pronunciation, to be running a whole league by themselves for a year now, along with Stewie, for them to be running an entire league for a year and it was successful. They brought in the necessary sponsors. They made the necessary rule changes and everything like that to make it a smooth and successful league in their first year, media rights, all that with Turner. And to come back to the league and see the league just fumble things. And it's like, we did this in a year. And it wasn't just no one and done fluke thing. We're still doing it. I think that gives her the credentials to call out the league and stuff like that at this time. So it's a two-way street. Would this have happened if them jokers would have won last year or this year? Probably not. At the same time, is anybody as qualified as her or Stewie to give this type of rant or speech or, you know what I'm saying, call out? Nah, it's definitely those two right there that they have that, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, that have the credentials to make the call out. So next is everybody's responses, starting off with Kathy. And this is what Kathy said via Talia Goodman. And I have this also in my email, but I'm not pulling it up from the email. Just, I don't want to leak nothing. Shouts out to Talia, by the way. She apparently was still in college this entire time. I had no clue. She was like, yeah, I'm about to graduate. I'm going to stay with On 3 through graduation. I said, what? Through graduate? This joker was in school the whole time? On some Shams. You know, Shams was in school when he started breaking news and all that. Joker was still in college. Anyways, I have the utmost respect for Napheesa Collier and all the players in the WNBA. Together, we have all worked tirelessly to transform this league. My focus remains on ensuring a bright future for the players in the WNBA, including collaborating on how we can continue to elevate the game. I'm disheartened by how Napheesa characterized our conversations in league leadership, but even when our perspectives differ, my commitment to the players and to this work will never waver. It is what it is, bro. Like, it is what it is. Y'all in war mode, y'all in negotiation mode and things of that sort. Napheesa felt the way like about what you said. Okay. She's trying to bring this up to you multiple times. She felt like she was being dismissed because the actions weren't lining up with the words. Oh, yeah, we want the best for these players. Oh, we want the best for this. Or Caitlin Clark should be happy about the money she gets off the court. Angel Reese should be happy about the money she gets off the court because of the platform the WNBA gives her. Hold on now. Let's not be vague. These jokers had motion NIL and his money in college. Is it the WNBA's product or is it LSU's product? Is it the WNBA's product or is it Iowa's product? Is it the WNBA's product or is it USC? Hello, Juju Watkins' product? Kathy, we gotta come on. Is it the WNBA or is it UConn? Hello, Paige Baker's product? We gotta be real. Is it Slam's product? Is it Overtime's product? These other brands, these outside brands that have boosted these players before they got to the WNBA. Paige had motion in high school. Kobe Bryant was a Paige fan. You know what I'm saying? Angel Reese had motion in high school coming out. Slam Magazine, she's number 2 player in the country behind Paige Baker's coming out of high school. Angel Reese had motion. Go to Maryland. She had motion with Maryland next to Diamond Miller and Ashley Owusu. Ben had motion back then. Goes to LSU, turns it up a whole notch, becomes the Bayou Barbie, becomes the media darling of the world, and is in the Put It on the Flow remix video. I've been balling so hard, could have went to LSU. Cardi. This is before the WNBA. So without the WNBA, you wouldn't even have the platform to get this money and these endorsements. Let's be realistic, Kathy, bro. Let's be so serious right now, bro. That stuff came from college, bro. That you could argue Asia Wilson's motion came from South Carolina, twin. So it's like, when you look at that, it's like, okay, let me humble myself, this and that. You're doing that because you're at the negotiation table and you gotta, you know what I'm saying, for lack of a better term, hang it and drag your joints across the table to get the better of the deal. But in reality, twin, the brand power and the leverage goes to the players because the players already had that leverage coming into the league. And that's great examples right there. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Paige Bakers. Perfect examples right there. Asia Wilson, even to all the way back to 2017 up to now. You know what I'm saying? When you go to a South Carolina game, it's crazy. Like I said, that's one of the craziest atmospheres I ever seen in a basketball game was a South Carolina game against LSU a couple of years ago. All right. We're going to keep going with responses now. Caitlin Clark's response, no comment. Napheesa Collier says she had a conversation with WNBA President Kathy Engelbert, and she asked about young players and making lower salaries. She said Kathy told her that Caitlin Clark should be grateful for the WNBA because the league is responsible for her sponsorship deals. Caitlin Clark says she has no comment. Caitlin, do you have a comment now? You got a lot of time. You got a lot of free time. It is now officially the off season. Someone said this is why it's important to have exit interviews. It's important to have exit interviews. Angel Reese skip out on an exit interview. Ariel Atkins skip out on an exit interview because they had some little friction and stuff like that. Exit interviews gives you the opportunity to have moments like these, bro. Not that, the way that your podcast or your social media platform and all that, it sounds good in theory, but at the same time, it's always good to have free media, bro. To have free media, to have people from the outside of the public view answer the tough questions that you might not want to ask, or the questions that you didn't even think of asking on your own platforms. There's a reason why certain jobs exist, bro. Whether y'all want to write them off or not, like, it's a reason why the media exists. Like they serve a purpose to the community and to like the wide range, the ecosystem of things and things of that sort, bro. So Caitlin Clark had no comment on it. She don't want to step on anybody's toes when it comes to anything that could be remotely controversial. So there's that. Angel Reese said 10 out of 10, no notes. Angel, you better be careful if Kathy Engelbert sees this. You better believe your sponsorships from this league are done. Troy Dan, the troll, long-time troll from like social media and stuff, YouTube and everything. Tell Angel to call me. I got to shoot for her. That was it. Okay. And Elena Deldon, EDD. She also said something. Let's see. uh, let me see what happened. The queen has spoken. Napheesa Collier. Napheesa Collier is fed up. It's the care for human part for me. I'm not sure if Kathy knows I retired. Heard from everyone but her. Hold on. I'm sorry. I gotta switch. I gotta switch the cameras. I ain't gonna lie. I held the post just so y'all could see it. That was crazy. EDD retired one of the greatest players of her time, and she didn't even get a hey, thank you for what you did to the league and this and that. Thank you for your contributions to the game. Hey, EDD, we appreciate you over here. I made a video about it. Saluting you for what you did for DMV Hoops, for what you did for DC Hoops, for your historic career all the way back to Delaware and doing what you did from a small school and, turning down UConn for the sake of your family's health and everything like that. Man, nothing but respect for Elena Del Don for sure on this side. One of my favorite players when she was playing and stuff like that in her prime and dragging like Washington to a championship on one leg. And I don't know. I respect her. That's crazy, bro. And USA basketball, congratulations on the gig with USA basketball as well. That's crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Seeing her, that's crazy. It's certain things I feel like you have to do, especially when you know the fans are on your head. Like, if you have a passionate fan base like the WNBA, you have to do everything in your power to make sure that you're extremely conscious about the decisions you're making and what you're doing. Like the whole Sylvia Fowles, Sue Bird retirement at the same year, and Sue Bird was getting everything, and Sylvia Fowles was getting nothing, and social media literally had to bully the WNBA for individual teams to step up, like in Atlanta. Renee Montgomery had a whole thing, but that was her former teammate, Sylvia Fowles, and they won championships together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a lot of things individual teams and individual people had to do to step up because they saw social media, complain about how it was being handled versus how the league was kind of treating these players and stuff like that. It's crazy. Is it? But I say all this to say, bro, when the fan base you have, like, right, give an example. HBCUs, anything HBCU, you better be on your tiptoes because HBCU fans are quick to call you out and quick to this and that. I experienced a little bit of that again with this with talking about the Sonic Boom the other night. They say, why are you even bringing it up and making a YouTube video about it if you don't know? I can't react to it and learn in real time on the camera what's going on. I do 20 topics every night. I go live every single day. They don't care. That doesn't matter to them. What matters to them is like, yo, we see you right here. We clicked on this video. This is our first time on the channel, and you don't know what you're talking about with this. You know what I'm saying? And HBCU people feel like that because so many times people play with HBCU coverage and things of that sort. So it's just a part of it. You got to deal with it. It's the same thing with the W, bro. The W, people play with women's sports and the WNBA coverage so much that, hey, when you come up and you speak about this, you better know what the heck you talking about, bro. So Kathy Engelbert, especially at your position at the top as WNBA commissioner, president, whatever the case, whatever the title, right? If the fans are saying this and you say you listen to the fans and you have a Twitter account, like how Adam Silver has a burner account on Twitter and he sees everything and stuff like that of what the fans want and stuff, you better be listening to the fans and better know, okay, the fans not going to like this fan. And you can't cater everything to the fans, but a large part of it has to go to the fans and what the players. If the fans and the players' opinions are lining up, perhaps you should adhere to those and listen to them. But yeah, that's that. And this isn't the end of it because you also have this report that just came out as well at the end of the night. It was Kathy Engelbert is quote unquote likely to exit as the WNBA commissioner after CBA negotiations, per the Sports Business Journal. Quote unquote, she hasn't connected. She's not a relationship builder. Kathy, if this is by your own decision, this is a cowardly move. if you're going to step down after you guys come to a CBA agreement and stuff like that, that's a cowardly move. When the kitchen gets hot, you stay in that mug and you show the players that you're tough and you're willing to change your ways and you was wrong and you're willing to do this and do that, et cetera, et cetera. Now, what's the craziest part is this whole money thing that you turned down from Boston with the Connecticut Sun. You had more money, an offer of more money to move a team you already had to Boston. You talking about no, because I want to make an expansion team in Boston. I want to give a Boston expansion team. Or I want to do it through this way or this way. And the money would have been less. I could have brought back a team in Connecticut. The team in Boston wasn't going to be named the Boston Sun. It was going to be the Boston, whatever name they came up with. The Boston Clovers, whatever the case, right? And then if you want the Connecticut Sun, someone else in Connecticut can start up a team and bring back a team to Connecticut. Would have been as simple as that. Would have took 3-4 years, bro. 4-6 years. The way the league is growing right now, 4-6 years. Fumbled that. For the sake of what? Your ego. Oh, they ain't sign up and we got people on the waiting list. They ain't wait their turn. They ain't do this. They ain't do that. Man, look. You doing all this. Oh, loyalty to that or is that? We need to talk dollars, bottom line. The biggest criticism that everybody was turning to for the past couple of years with the growth of the WNBA and the growth of women's basketball and the growth of women's sports in America and around the world is it's not profitable. The NBA is taking this on for the last 25 years and it's been a loss for the NBA. They need to just let it go. Like they've actually given money to you guys all heard it from misogynists and things of that sort. And the WNBA was already in a position with the next, media deal and things of that sort. Hence the CBA little thing that's going on right now and the kind of inevitable lockout that's going to happen next season. All of those things you saw what was going on. They were going to be making money. The WNBA was going to be a profitable league and stuff like that, thanks to Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Paige Beckers, and all those contributions, Asia Wilson, et cetera, et cetera. You can go down the line. Now, with that being said, bro, y'all finally was going to make some money. Y'all could have made even more money and kept making money and stacking up and making the right business moves. Okay, highest bidder, price goes to the highest bidder. At the end of the day, moving the Connecticut Sun from Connecticut to Boston when it's a 90-minute drive wasn't the biggest. Oh, no, we want to make sure. But that wasn't, I don't think it was worth all the fuss that Kathy was trying to stir up from it, for. She was like, we want to go to these cities that put in their bids, like, the Clevelands, the Phillies, the, whatever the case might be. No disrespect to them. They could start up their own franchise and pay the expansion fee. We're not expanding this franchise. We're just buying this franchise and relocating them. Why can't we do that? With more money. Why can't we do that? It's a, what I'm saying? It's just things like that you just like, bro, what is going on right now? And Kathy, if you step down after these CBA negotiations, I think that's a weak move. You just have to, what I think you got to do, you got to swallow that pill. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I was wrong, and change your ways. Change your ways at the negotiation tables. Change your ways with ideals of like business. Change your ideas of being closed-minded to the fans. Change your ideas with being closed-minded to the players. And you're just gonna have to change your ways. But you're gonna have to be a grown-up. Put your grown-up pants on. You can't stand the heat, stay out the kitchen. I think you can stand the heat. You've been criticized the last 5-6 years. Ever since Lisa Borders left, you've been criticized. So yeah. Don't step down. That's a cowardly move, in my opinion. As soon as everybody starts criticizing you, now you want to step down. Nah. Stand on that. Be big and bad like you was, you know what I'm saying? Be big and bad like you was a few. Man, I thought this was the dang announcement of Chris Koclanes getting fired. This is the story about this joker getting hired. And look at the date. That ain't even 8 months ago. That's not even, oh no, it is 8 months ago. It was like 9 months ago. But goodness gracious, you get in, get out in the WNBA, bro. They don't give you no time. Nothing, bro. This Joker was fired 1 year. This is the third coach Dallas is gonna have in 3 years, bro. Man, what? hold on. Let me. I'm trying to pull up an official story. I see stories, right? I'm trying to pull up the official story. They don't even have no official story, so I guess I'm gonna go to ESPN. We're gonna go to. I guess this is just gonna be ESPN stream, huh? Wings fired Chris Koclanes after WNBA worst record 10-34 season. This is by Kevin Pelton. The Dallas Wings have fired head coach Chris Koclanes after just one season, the team announced on Tuesday. Koclanes, who was hired by the Dallas executive vice president and general manager Kurt Miller after serving as an assistant coach under Miller with the Los Angeles Sparks, took over a team expecting to improve dramatically after drafting Paige Beckers with the number 1 pick and acquiring Dejanay Carrington and Alyssa Smith as part of a 4-team trade before the season. Instead, the Wings finished tied for the WNBA's worst record at 10-34 with a 23 winning percentage, a virtually identical winning percentage to their 9-31 finish to 30 under former coach Latricia Tremmel in 2024. Carrington and Smith were traded again during the season. Goodness gracious. Quote unquote, as we entered a pivotal point in our team's future, we felt the change in leadership at this time was best for our organization, Miller said in a statement released by the team. The Dallas Wings remain dedicated to their pursuit of WNBA championships and building upon the strong culture established on and off the court. The performance of Beckers, who was named the Rookie of the Year and voted an All-Star starter, was a bright spot for Koclanes' brief tenure. Beckers averaged 19.2 points and 5.4 assists in her first WNBA season, ranking 5th all-time rookie scoring. Dallas dealt with a series of injury with only one player, veteran forward Maisha Hines-Allen, playing at least 40 of the season's 44 games. And of course, you guys remember that Maisha Hines-Allen video where she's talking to the fans who have the shirt that's like move on from Kurt or go with, the assistant and stuff like that. She was walking up to him. She said, if you support us, you support Chris because Chris is our coach and we support him. Hold on, give me a second. Maisha Hines-Allen was the one who stood up for Chris publicly and stuff like that, directly to the fans in a moment that was caught on video. But she's the only player that played 40 games of the 44 this year. The Wings used 18 starting lineups, tied with the New York Liberty for the most in the WNBA this season, according to basketballreference.com. Amid that turnover, Dallas's defense was a persistent issue, ranking 12th of 13 teams in defensive rating. Koclanes is the third WNBA coach to be fired since the end of the regular season, joining the New York Liberty Sandy Brondello and Seattle Storm Noel Quinn. The expansion, Portland Fire and Toronto Temple are also searching for head coaches ahead of their inaugural seasons. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 WNBA coaching positions open. I know Lisa Leslie obviously voiced that she wanted a coaching gig last year. You got who else has kind of been? Is Pokey? I guess Pokey Chapman. Like, would you consider her like coming back to the league or anything like that? Pokey Chapman, Cynthia Cooper. That's 3. Trying to think. Katie Smith. That's just a name that I remember. Angel McCautry brought up. That's 4, and then you have a 5th one. Who would be 5th one? Tanisha Wright, maybe getting back in the game or whatever. Teresa Weatherspoon, that's 6. So that's 6 right there. 6 names just floating around and stuff like that. I mean, now you're talking about college and everybody like that, but that's 6 names. There's 5 spots open. We'll see who gets those 5. Okay. Kurt Miller, he posted this afterwards, and I just took a note of it. Said my favorite, the man in the arena. What the heck? What happened? Did he delete the tweet? The man, okay, there it is. The man in the arena. is not a critic who counts, not the man who points at how strong the man stumbles or where the doer or deeds could have been done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is mirrored by the dust and sweat of the blood, who tries. Uh, what does this mean, Kurt Miller? Violently, who errs, who comes short again and again because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does the actual to strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasm, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at worst, if he fails, at least fails daring greatly, so that his place shall never be cold among those timid and those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. Theodore Roosevelt, 1910. What the heck does this mean, bro? He said my favorite quote. Go get Angel, trade Enrique, and bring Lisa Leslie in as a head coach and Teresa as an assistant, and keep Nola, and you have your 2026 champions. 2026 champ. So that all of that you just said is going to bring them from the league's worst team to the champion team in 1 year. Come on, bro. Lisa just said she doesn't have interest in coaching anymore. I'm sure Angel can change her mind. Enrique is a free agent. They can't trade her. Oh, even better. How's that better? You can't make a trade. You ain't got no. Come on, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, bro? Kurt Miller, did you say anything else today? That's it. That's all Kurt Miller said. Fire pitcher, by the way, at the Olympics. Okay, next scene. Third coach. Yeah. This is, like I said, third coach in 3 years. Sign of an unstable organization. Unstable organization. And next, man. We're going to go to the NBA now. A rare NBA segment. Ooh. Seth Curry has agreed to a 1-year deal with the Golden State Warriors. You guys ever heard of this kid, Seth Curry? It's pretty good. Pretty good backup. Good shooter. Been a solid backup like his entire career. I think this is his 9th team in 11 NBA seasons. It's been bouncing around. He started off in the G League a little bit and then came in and kind of stuck with the Sacramento Kings at the start of his career. And ever since then, it's just been a journeyman backup. Now he's with Golden State, directly with Steph Curry. And it's going to be Steph Curry every single game. Wow, what in the world? Steph and Steph Curry team up with the Warriors as they begin training camp on Wednesday. That's tomorrow. What in the world, bro? It's going to be cool, man. I'm not going to lie. Actual Splash Bros. That's fire. Splash Bros for real, bro. Huh? Oh, is destined to happen again? This already happened? I did not know that. Someone said, when was this? When Steph was on center. I remember that now. Yep. When he was on the Santa Cruz Warriors. Dang, that's crazy. That's why Steph was like, you belong in this league, boy. Because he got cut from his own team. Sibling reunion and the old man. Jalen Johnson at the Hawks, his brother used to be on the Hawks. They just cut him. Like literally right before training camp, they just cut him. Seth Curry's brother is funny. This is cinema. They call him old. That's funny. Updated version. Oh, that's funny. The headband is thrown off. Barbecue chicken alert. Yeah, you're going to have no type of defense in that lineup. Anyways. That wasn't even the biggest. What's happening, Q? That wasn't even the biggest, like, just surprise today from the Golden State Warriors. The biggest surprise after our entire offseason of, like, this dude's going to get traded. They waiting to sign Al Horford to trade this guy and to get his situation off the books and things of that sort. Jonathan Kuminga ends up re-signing with the Golden State Warriors. After all of half of last season, the second half where he's throwing pouts on the bench and he tells the media he wants to go to an opportunity that's going to give him an opportunity to play, and Steve Kerr is hating on him, and and he just ready to play and be the star, and he feeling like Cam Reddish, and you saw how that worked out for you. Nihao, his Joker ended up going back to the Golden State Warriors. And in the summer-long stalemate, Jonathan Kuminga has agreed to a 2-year, $48.5 million, and he got paid to return to the Golden State Warriors. Agent Aaron Turner told ESPN the deal has a team option designed for the contract to be ripped up and renegotiated next summer. Goodness gracious, boy. He got paid. He don't play no defense. He barely get in the game. It's a reason why Steve Kerr wasn't playing him. And you think you special because you a 6'9", 6'8" wing. Let me tell you something, buddy. If the NBA has something, it's a 6'8", 6'9" wing. You can go to any team around the league and find a good, solid, above average 6'8", 6'9" wing. Just name a team. Toronto Raptors. The Raptors got 8 of them, buddy. What makes you so special? The Orlando Magic have one. The Charlotte Hornets for sure have one. The Atlanta Hawks have a couple. The Clippers have a couple. The New Orleans Pelicans. Hello, Trey Murphy. Hey, Herb Jones. They have a couple of them. Who else? Let me think of a random team. The Brooklyn Nets. Oh, they just drafted 6 kids, and they got MPJ. They have a couple of them. Every team has a 6'8", 6'9" wing that's above average. What makes Jonathan Kuminga so special? He don't play defense. There's a reason he don't get in the game. There's nothing that stands. He's not a difference maker, bro. So he did all that pouting, not even just over the offseason. It's one thing if you pout over the offseason. If you pout over the offseason, fine. You a businessman. You want your money. You're only in the NBA for a very, very limited amount of time, 12 to 15 years if you're lucky. I get it. Pout for your money. Go ahead. Do your thing, son. But this joker was pouting last season, in the middle of the season. When they in the middle of a playoff push, he pouting. Steve Kerr don't believe in me. Steve Kerr don't play me. He put on his hoodie on the bench. Man, get this kid out of my face, bro. We're going to see. But he the youngest one. Everybody else they done signed this offseason 80 years old. So he the youngest one. We're going to see what he does, man. We're going to see what he does. The pressure on now. And you got the money, bro. So I don't want to hear nothing, dog. What is this? Oh, this was funny.
He wants to take a picture. I would blast him. He wants to take a picture with you. No, he wants to take a picture. Hey, he wants to take a picture with you. This guy right here wants to take a picture. Could you go take a picture? There you go. You gotta come in and look at proper. Yeah. He wasn't ready. Hey, I was delayed again.
It's how Brian be feeling. Bro, he ducked the ball. He said one more. Steph doing a meet and greet with the team. That's not a good sign. I'm going to tell you right now, that's not a good sign. When your teammates treating this as a meet and greet, I met Steph Curry. Chat. I can't believe I'm playing next to Steph Curry. I'm going to tell my kids about this. That's not a good sign, bro. When your teammates is your fans, that's not a good sign about what the team. This joker's still the best player on the team. He got kids talking about, I grew up watching you, Steph Curry. I'm such a fan. Over with, bro. And they dapping him up like it's a meet and greet. Y'all jokers about to go to practice together. That's bad. I ain't gonna lie. That's not a good sign. I don't feel too good about the Golden State Warriors, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do not feel I do not feel too good about the Golden State Warriors, bro. This is something I do, bro. That's what I say. I don't know, man. Look at Curry, man. Shout out to Flight, bro. Flight been in hiding, dog. Speed try to link with him. No. They try to get Flight to come out for the thing with Snoop Dogg on Mafiathon. He is staying in the crib. He's just staying low key. Anyways, we're gonna go to the next thing though. LeVar Ball, man. Big baller.
You still gonna be able to beat Jordan with 1 foot?
What?
You still beating Jordan with 1 foot?
You know I can. All day, every day. I took it off so it'll be even.
You still gonna
W. LeVar, man. Friend of the channel, Big Baller Brandon. Triple B's. Triple B's on the man. I'm leveled up with Super Saiyan. Said I can't, but I can. I took it off so it'll be even. Bro can lose 2 feet and 2 hands, and he'll still say he could beat MJ. All right, we'll call it a draw. Good job with the kids, but dude can ball his way out of a paper bag. He can't ball his way out of a paper bag. Y'all know who LeVar Ball is? LeVar Ball played in the NFL. And he ain't even played college football. LeVar Ball played in the NFL, bro. And he played college basketball. Regardless if it was community college and he averaged what? 1.3 points, whatever it was. Joker played college basketball, bro. He played college basketball and he played professional football. He's a professional athlete. And he trained all them kids. Like you say, not just his kids. He trained on Onyeka Okongwu. He trained all them kids. Shout out to LeVar Ball, bro. LeVar Ball can be blind and still be Michael Jordan. He gave up his sight so Jordan can see better. This guy's the epitome of consistency, 100%. He's got great dedication to that joke. He's been saying it for like 10 years now. LeVar will cook Michael to absolute cinema. Hold on. Who's writing this? It's fire. Y'all think Jordan still hoop? I don't even know if he still hoop. I remember he was when he was like 50, he was still hooping. I don't know if he is. I don't think he could beat me one-legged. Michael Jordan on LeVar Ball. I admire the commitment to the bit. Oh my. I swear he rehearses for stuff like this. All right, we'll call it a draw. One leg LeVar doing Jordan. Oh, my bad. Gotta mute. Give me that Jordan. And one. Him talking about LOL. This dude is hilarious if nothing else. He's on my Mount Rushmore of rage baiters. I can't hate this guy. He's the next level of troll and he knows it. This guy is something else inspirational. I believe him. Never lost. Never lost. Undefeated. Never lost. And now Molly's going from ESPN. Does LeVar Ball come back to ESPN? Questions that need answers. James is in the middle of this Ice Spice thing. He deleted all the tweets. Yeah, James responded to Cardi. He deleted all the tweets now. He going back to his behind the scenes thing. Like I said, I checked 2 numbers tonight to make sure they were still the same numbers. Because you know, when people get in the news, when they go viral, everything like that, them texts go green. I checked Morgan Jones. Morgan Jones' number is still the same. I sent her the text. I said, stay by the phone. Have a good winter. The league gonna need you next year. And then I was about to text James. But James still got the same number. It's still blue. I ain't text him because he never texts back. But yeah, this joker got thrown into the thing with Cardi B. Said, how that call get out? You was recording the call, this and that. I was by myself, did that. Cardi was going in on him. And she ain't delete the tweets. James deleted his tweets, but Cardi kept her tweets up. They still here. And here's what it said. If you click on it, it's going to say page not found. But here we go. I did not record or leak that call. You can hear me on the speaker with your manager, Tubby, who called me with you on the 3-way. And you can literally hear that in the clip. The audio didn't come from me. I respect private conversations. And I'm not in the business of leaking anything at Cardi B. James, be for real and be a man. Ooh. I was in the bedroom by myself. Ooh. It was only you and me and Tubby on that call. So you saying it was Tubby? Your artist put a laughing emoji, then leaked the convo, and then posted a trash clip of her song less than an hour. This is why you've been avoiding the CEOs of 10K, because you know what you did, and you sound like Cardi stepping. I ain't gonna lie. Cardi stepping out. I'll say this, bro. This has been going on. Some drama in the female rap game been going on for a little minute now, for the last couple of weeks, ever since Cardi B released her album. And I've been ignoring it because it's not a man's business, you know what I mean? It's woman's business and things of that sort. I just minding my bit, but it just keeps going on and it gets bigger and bigger. I ain't gonna comment too much on it. I'm gonna just read what they posting because I honestly do not know what's going on either. But excuse me, it's become like too large to just ignore it. It's got 5.7 million views, bro. Excuse me. We know she's talking about release the other 11 minutes. All right, I'm gonna just keep reading this stuff. Where we at? Cardi B. Okay, JT goes off on Nicki. When did JT and Nicki Minaj start beefing? I have no clue.
Fly. Big ass areolas, butt ass naked, and butt bare feet just to lose. Loser assholes.
Oh, she talking about Chloe. What they talking about? She losing it. Oh, they said Nicki's lapdog. Okay.
All of that for nothing, trying to steal a drip, trying to act like you hustling. That hoe tried to act like she was hustling.
Oh, yeah, this is way too messy. I feel like I'm sitting in on some gossip I ain't even supposed to be a part of. That's none of my business. That's none of my business. I'm about to end this segment early. Oh, no. And so there was another, she did it again.
Your sister is ugly right now in your motherfucking face.
Oh, yeah. I ain't doing this. I can't do this in good faith, everybody. I'm sorry. It's against my morals. It's against, I know some of you might be like, you have morals? Yes, I have. Believe it or not, yes, I do have morals. There's a standard. Why you keep bringing up my album? It's not the gag that you think it is. You've been in the game for 16 years. You need to compare yourself to your peers that started around your time. Rihanna, Taylor Swift, Drake. Those are the numbers you need to be competing with. And you can't because you're doing lower than all of them. I was in high school when you came out. What are you comparing yourself to me for? Because they rappers. Y'all rappers. Oh, let me see. Black female artists who sold the most streaming units. Rihanna, 45.2 mil. Nicki, 32.8. Beyonce, 31.7 mil. How insecure must one be so accomplished and feel the need? Flipping that is crazy. You can't win with these fans, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The fans gonna find a way to flip something. Excuse me. Most eligible units, 411 million. And Nicki is 351. Most streamed black woman, 50 billion from Rihanna. Goodness gracious. 39 billion from Nicki. Most black viewed woman, 40 million. Goodness gracious. Those are some major statistics. Who's she talking about? I was in high school when you came out. LMAO. Cocaine Barbie. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Now this is the third tweet talking about my pregnancy. Like you wasn't going to go into different fertility doctors because you couldn't reproduce them from all those perks scrambling your eggs. Not allegedly. Lord, protect my babies. Oh, my goodness. Messy. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Surgery to look like me. Oh, wow. To tell Rat and Jay-Z. Rico, fraud, and perjury. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Pregnant. Play with his. All right, bro. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Your man have to snatch. Oh, my gosh, bro. Oh, dog. Nope. Keep me out of. Well, okay. I want to hear this.
Escalade, I'm popping out, can't see my lease. She might talk shit on the gram, but she won't talk it to my face.
That beat hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. The beat hard. See, a man got to go back to a man's business. This is gossip. I'm not gonna lie. This is just straight up gossip, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And gossip is not of God. And then if it ain't of God, I got to take a step back. It's against my morals. This the one that delete. I'm not like Lotto. You think I'm Nicki? I'm going to ever up. All y'all get riot, beat up by my dudes. Any red carpet, any show, any event. And then what happened with she apologized to Lotto. She said, I rock with Lotto. There's so much going on, but that little snippet from Ice Spice was hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. That little pop of the thing. I just want to hear the music, man. If y'all hate each other and I'm gonna jump you, I'm gonna kick you, I'm gonna see you on the carpet, this and that, everything. Man, look, take it to the booth. That little when she said get in the booth when Lotto and Ice Spice when they had their little problems and they went to the booth. That's one thing about Ice Spice. I ain't gonna lie. Ice Spice might not be the best lyrical miracle, but when Ice Spice got a problem with someone and she really cared and she feel that she deemed them worthy enough to talk about them she go to the booth. I'm not gonna lie to you. Ice Spice goes to the booth. That's one thing I will say, and I appreciate that because I like the art. You got a problem? All that Twitter, the social media, leave me out of it. Put it on the track. Y'all go on the track. That's when it become, you know what I'm saying, male business, everything like that again. All that stuff on social media, that ain't male business. That's me and y'all business and stuff like that. That's gossip. That's not of God. That's a sin. I need to be away from it. You know what I'm saying? This is not what's her name? Girl getting sued by Megan Thee Stallion. What's her name? Milagro. This ain't Milagro. This ain't that. This ain't Tasha K. It's not Wendy Williams, bro. We talk about basketball and memes and, you know what I mean, and the news. Atlanta students make history as the first all-black high school polo team. Polo on my body. It got to come from Atlanta. Got that polo on my body, and I'm sure. A group of Atlanta students at Best Academy is making history as the nation's first all-black high school polo team. The sport is opening new doors for the boys on the team. Oh, this is just a video? Where the story at? Hold on, man. I can't watch no video. That's copyright. Y'all see Ryan Reynolds boosting up Mint Mobile always and stuff like that. I'm Ryan Reynolds. I'm about Mint Mobile. Please get us over T-Mobile. Where we at? Atlanta Polo team. At that polo on my body and my sweat. I'm serving. Shout out to Essence. They wrote this 5 years ago. We got a story. W Essence. W Black Media. Atlanta students make history as the nation's first all-black high school polo team. Their historic debut victory is rewriting the narrative of who belongs on the polo field and opening doors for the next generation. Shouts out to polo. My sister just went to a polo event. Like, she just went to a polo event like last week or so. Like, I got to talk to her about that. Ask her what the heck going on. But she was like, you ever heard of so-and-so? I was like, nah. She was like, they with polo when they do da-da-da-da. I said, okay. But shouts out to these young men right here. Look at them, proud. The Marines. Look at these young men, proud. Y'all boy, keep going, man. We proud of you, boys. Kimberly Wilson, let's go to. Atlanta Best Academy's polo team has never played an official match before this weekend. This was written on September 25th, so you guys can do the math. But that didn't stop them from pulling off a history-making win. They beat Star Creek Polo Club 4-3 at the eighth annual Atlanta Polo Party, and in doing so, as the first all-black high school polo team to compete in the sport. The 6 players, Caleb Troy Sanchez, Sincere Poole, Declan Fitzpatrick, Rylan Hammond, Michael Banks, and Quinn Ramsey. If I butchered any of y'all names, I apologize. Pulled off the victory during the 2025 Soul Symphony weekend against more experienced team from Cumming, Georgia. The team exists because of celebrity fashion designer Miguel Wilson. I think this is who it was. I'm not sure, though. Who recognized the space where young black students were felt left out. Through his nonprofit organization, the Ride to the Olympics Foundation, Wilson partnered with the 100 Black Men of Atlanta and Atlanta's Best Academy to create opportunities that hadn't existed before. "Quote unquote, we are making history, and these young men are blazing a trail that we hope offers all will follow." Wilson said in a press release, "For too long, a social economic barrier has kept most black people from participating in polo and other equestrian sports, the sports that involve horses. My foundation was created to dismantle that barrier, providing these students with the access to the skills and opportunities that come with it. It's more than just being about a game. It's about leveling the playing field." Wilson has experiences with breaking new ground in polo. In 2019, he co-founded the Morehouse Polo Club, which became the first polo club at a historically black college and university, HBCU. That moment opened the door to do his current mission, which is building a pipeline of young black polo players across the country. The foundation covers riding lessons, horse rentals, uniforms, equipment, and other costs that often keep kids on the sidelines before they even have a chance at the sport. Events like the Soul Symphony Weekend help raise money to keep the program going and expand it to other cities. Robert Williams, principal of Best Academy at the Thomas W. Dortch Jr. Institute. Is Thomas Dortch still living? I believe he passed away. But let me check. Thomas Dortch. Let me see. Thomas George Jr. He's still living? He did pass away. I thought so. He passed away a couple of years ago. I remember that. I think I wrote about it. But yeah, rest in peace to Thomas George Jr. At the Thomas W. Dortch Jr. Institute remembers when Wilson was approached to the school. Approached the school. Quote unquote, Miguel Wilson, with the ride to the Olympics Foundation, actually came to Best Academy just before I arrived as the principal and began having conversations about a phenomenal opportunity for students to be able to participate in polo, where they could learn to care for horses, learn how to ride, as well as be able to compete, Williams said. When the opportunity presented itself and alongside 100 Black Men of America, we are excited about the opportunity and wanted to join with Miguel Wilson to create this wonderful event. The students have grown as leaders on campus and have really strived for excellence both on and off the field. Polo has always been a sport for people with money, with expensive equipment and limited access to horses and facilities. These barriers have historically kept the sport largely white and wealthy. What happened during Soul Symphony Weekend shows that talent can overcome those obstacles when the right support exists. All proceeds from the Soul Symphony Weekend go directly to the ride to the Olympics Foundation, ensuring that Atlanta Best Academy Polo team can continue operating while Wilson works to establish similar programs in other cities. For these 6 young men from Atlanta, winning that first match was just the beginning. W6 kids, man. W Essence for writing the story. Shout out to Eve as well on whatever interview she just did with Essence. Shouts out to my Black media, man. Like, for sure. Salute. Double salute to the Arthur as well. Who wrote this? Kimberly Wilson. Double salute to Kimberly Wilson as well, man. This is so important. And we're going to keep this thing moving, man. Access is important. It's a great thing. And now we go to some more somber and I guess more serious news. An assistant baseball coach at Forest Municipal School District was arrested and charged with multiple offenses related to alleged inappropriate contact with a minor student. This is picture. He looks young, but buddy, yo, come on, man. Forest assistant coach faces multiple charges for inappropriate contact with the student. Hold on, I gotta come out. Hold on, give me a second here. Reshare to get this audio back. Give me a second. Stuff starting to act up. That means I gotta start closing all these tabs, which means I gotta upload all these clips I need to upload. All right. This is written by Sethany Smith of WJTV News 12 over in Jackson, Mississippi. Here we go. Forest, Mississippi. An assistant baseball coach at Forest Municipal School District was arrested and charged with multiple offenses related to alleged inappropriate contact with the minor student. Forest police said the charges stem from an investigation into reports of misconduct, grooming, and exploitation. According to the investigation, Austin Taylor was charged with SB fondling, or gratification, contributing to the delinquency or neglect of a minor, position of authority enhancement, grooming, enticement of a child to meet for S purposes, adultery, fornication between a teacher and a pupil, computer luring of persons under 18 for S purposes, and M, or touching the child and a lustful person. Joker, what did you do? Police said the crimes occurred on multiple occasions. They said the information came to light through reports from school officials and digital evidence. You about to lose your job. Man, what? You about to get banned from being 50 feet from a school. What are you thinking? Quote unquote, this is a very disturbing case that underscores the importance of vigilance and protecting our children in our schools. We are and continue to work closely with the district attorney's office to ensure that the prosecution is thorough, said Forest Police Chief Stephen Bell. Anyone with additional information about the case can contact the Forest Police Department at 601-485-5600. 469-4141. Joker, Freaky, yo, here's 69 God. Hey, one for your life. Hey, one for your life. What is you doing with the minors, bro? Step away from the children. You work at the school. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Betraying the trust of the school and the parents and everything like that. New York came out as non-binary in a new interview with Pink News, quote unquote. I feel like we are duals without even recognizing it. Some days I feel more masculine. Some days I feel super feminine, and that's okay. New York.
With non-binary because I feel like we are so dual without even recognizing it because it takes
New York. Come on now. New York. Come on now. Her whole face is why she look different, younger than she did in 2004. I wonder if she actually labored herself that. Who's blackmailing her into saying that? Let's see those videos. America becoming a joke for real. Here we go again. Good for her. New York, be for real, bro. Be for real, New York. But hey, if you like it, I love it. Let people do what they do. Let people say what they say. Things of that sort. Demi Lovato. Amazing for her. That's not coming out as non-binary. What? What the heck? They got old New York clips. New York State's iconic, no matter the label. She just saying stuff. She's not serious. We fully respect and support your identity as non-binary. Everyone deserves to be seen and accepted for who they truly are. I'm glad you feel comfortable with being yourself. New York, please have an emoji. That's some of what non-binary means. Cause what is this definition? Everyone, girl. Yeah. Cocaine Barbie. Okay. Does anyone know what actual non-binary is? I'll be your protector. Hey, I'm gonna leave it at that, New York. I'm gonna leave it at that, bro. You got that, twin. Next. If you like it, I love it. Once again, Syracuse legend has passed away at 53. Rest in peace to this legend right here. I'll probably need to start charging up the laptop. So I'm gonna try to plug in this charger. Y'all give me a second. Shouts out to Syracuse.com. Rest in peace to Lawrence Martin. Ugh. Or Lawrence Moulton. So let me make sure I get his pronunciation right. All right. Let me pull up a tab. Lawrence. I could say easily taken from She Is Right, y'all, about the innocent. Who are you talking to? I can easily take them from half a mile away, pop and done. They talking to me? Man, boy, step back. Watch out. It was, Molten. There we go. All right. Let's get into it, bro. People threatening to take my life over YouTube content. Relax. Crazy. All right, here we go. Syracuse legend Lawrence Moulton passes away at 53. Rest in peace, Lawrence Moulton. Syracuse legend, 100%. Let's go. Mike Waters right here. Lawrence Moulton, one of the greatest players in Syracuse basketball history, has passed away at the age of 53. Moulton's daughter, Laurencia, confirmed her father's passing on Tuesday. He was found unalive in his Washington, D.C. home earlier on Tuesday. Moulton played at Syracuse from 1991 to 1995. He remains Syracuse's all-time leading scorer at 2,334 points. He averaged 19.3 points per game for his entire 4-year career at Syracuse. But Moulton's impact on Syracuse basketball program went beyond his scoring records. Moulton burst upon the scene when Syracuse was still in the midst of a NCAA investigation. The unheralded recruit out of Washington, D.C.'s Archbishop Carroll High School stayed firm with his commitment to Syracuse, even taking a year at New Hampton Prep to qualify academically. He averaged 18.2 points per game as a freshman and helped Syracuse to the 1992 NCAA tournament. Moulton captured the hearts of Syracuse fans with his high socks and nickname that matched the smoothness of his game. Poetry and Moulton. Oh, man, that's beautiful. Lawrence Moulton, Syracuse's basketball all-time scorer, has passed away. Syracuse served a one-year NCAA tournament ban as a result of the investigation, but Moulton returned the Orange to the tournament in 1994 and 1995. He was named a second-team All-American as a senior in 1995. Moulton played 2 years in the NBA with the Vancouver Grizzlies, but once his playing career was over, when he came back to Syracuse, he worked with youth groups with the Syracuse School District. Hold on, I got to pause this or something. And too much copyrighted content. He worked with the youth groups within the Syracuse City School District. Just in this past June, Moulton returned to his hometown of Washington, D.C., taking a job as a general manager for the boys and girls varsity clubs at the Digital Pioneers Academy. In recent conversation, Moulton was clearly happy to be back in D.C. and excited about his new position. He talked about scheduling games this season in Syracuse against Nottingham High School and a to-be-determined opponent. On March 3rd, 2018, Syracuse University honored Moulton by raising his number 21 to the rafters of the JMA Wireless Dome. Lawrence Moulton was a Syracuse icon. Syracuse athletic director John Wildhack said in a statement, his accolades as Syracuse's all-time leading scorer and holding the Big East scoring record for 25 years speak for themselves, but his style of play is what energized the Dome and is what really deserving of his nickname, Poetry Moulton. He was a fixture of the program long after his playing career, always with a smile on his face. We send our thoughts and prayers to Lawrence's family and friends. He will be forever orange. Moulton was selected in the second round of the 1995 NBA draft by the Grizzlies and later signed with the Washington Wizards in 1998. He also played professionally at the Continental Basketball Association, the CBA, and the American Basketball Association, ABA, through 2006 and played overseas with Spain and Venezuela. This is written by Mike Waters. Shout out Mike Waters. Shout out Syracuse.com. And rest in peace to Lawrence Moulton at 53. Poetry Moulton. This is, my first time really hearing about him and learning about him in depth and things of that sort. So, now an ancestor, we honor him. We salute him. Prayers up to the family. 53 years old is very young, regardless of his health or whatever the situation was. So, just prayers up to all of his loved ones and his fans and things of that sort. And the DMV, what I'm saying? The DMV basketball community as well, too. And the Syracuse basketball community. Good evening, Big Nate said. I'm trying to watch. I'm recording some content to upload for the pod. Yeah, go ahead. Hey, Nate, I understand it, brother. Like I said, get on your grind, everything like that. Get on your Zoom for sure. But yeah, man, these folks try to, I could hit them from half a mile away. Easy. Boy, if you don't leave me alone, man. If you don't leave me alone, twin. Look at this. Here it is right here, just in case you don't see. I could take him easily take him from half a mile away. Pop and done. Please relax. I'm going to tell him, relax. It's a YouTube video. We gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at relax. Buddy is crazy. Tweaking, boy. That video ain't give me enough money for the type of comments I got on that joint. It's crazy. All right. Next scene. Government shutdown. This is the last news thing, and then everything else after this is streaming reactions and things of that sort. Yeah, it's all streaming reactions after this. Hold on, let me close out some other tabs. I already had this pulled up. Okay, I'm gonna close out Hunter Green. Shout out Hunter Green. Ron Washington being out after his health issues was crazy and pretty disrespectful to me. I think that was classless. I might pull that up after this. Anyways, we're gonna get to the news real quick. U.S. federal government shutdown still looms after the Senate fails to pass funding plans. This is written by a bunch of people at CNN. Maureen Childhurry, Andy Rose, Haley Britsky, Casey Gannon, Samantha Waldenberg, Kevin Liptak, Tori B. Powell, Elise Hammond, Aditi Sangal, and Amir Avera. And shout out my brother Amir. That is my dog. That is a friend of the channel. That is our friend in real life. What we're covering, government shutdown. So federal government has officially shut down for the first time in 6 years after a deadlock. Congress failed to pass a funding measure to keep the lights on, and no one inside the Capitol knows what will happen next. Blame game. Once the funding deadline is passed, Republicans and Democrats immediately began pointing fingers at one another for the shutdown. Republicans insist Democrats need to simply agree to extend current funding for another 7 weeks. Democrats are demanding any funding bill contain an extension of an enhanced Affordable Care Act premium subsidies what's at stake. Every government shutdown defers, but functions that are critical to protect lights and property are typically deemed essentially to stay open. Previous shutdowns canceled immigration hearings and delayed federal lending to home buyers and small businesses, among other impacts. The government has been shut down for 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 19 seconds. So there it is. Democrats condemn GOP for the government shutdown. Here we go. Democrat political figures began weighing in on the government shutdown early Wednesday, largely placing the blame on President Donald Trump and Republicans. Former Vice President Kamala Harris said in a post on X, "Let me be clear, Republicans are in charge of the White House, House, and Senate. This is their shutdown." In a video call from Capitol Hill, Senator Patty Murray, the vice chair of the Senate Appropriations Committee, said, quote unquote, "Make no mistake, our government has shut down because Republicans refuse to negotiate with Democrats and do their job." Senator Kirsten Gillibrand of New York said in a statement, quote unquote, "I'm calling on my Republican colleagues to come to the negotiation table and prioritize American families over billionaires." Representative Jasmine Crockett, friend of the channel, of Texas, echoed the sentiment, saying, quote unquote, "This is their shutdown." She added, Republicans, quote unquote, had every tool to govern and chose chaos instead. Excuse me. Representative Jamie Raskin, ranking member of the House Judicial Committee, said in a post on X, "MAGA's government shutdown was totally avoidable, and I will keep fighting hard to get government back open." Republicans point the finger at Democrats as government funding lapses. House Speaker Mike Johnson said on X, quote unquote, "Democrats have officially voted to close the government. Results, moms and kids now lose WIC nutrition, veterans lose health care, and UI prevention programs. FEMA has shortfalls during the hurricane season. Soldiers and TSA agents go unpaid." Johnson added, "I don't like that at all. The only question now, how long will Chuck Schumer let this pain go on for his own selfish reasons?" Ooh, they put the pressure on. This is less than a minute ago. Our live coverage of the government shutdown and Donald Trump's presidency has ended for the day. Follow our continuing coverage and read through the post below. So that's the update that is ended for the day. Wow. Wow. Republicans point the finger at Democrats. Mike Johnson said in a post on X, "Democrats have officially voted." Oh, yeah. This is the one that we was on. House Republicans echoed the sentiment on X, saying, quote unquote, "Democrats have officially shut down the federal government. They're putting illegal aliens first and hurting hardworking Americans in the process." Senator Cynthia Loomis of Wyoming said in a statement, "It's time for Senate Democrats to stop these political games and join Republicans in doing the right thing for the American people by voting to keep our government and national parks funded." White House website blames Democrats for the shutdown with a ticking clock. The work never stops. The official White House website now features a ticking clock marking the duration of the government shutdown. The words next to the clock make it clear who the White House is blaming for the government funding lapse. Quote unquote, "Democrats have shut down the government." Once the funding deadline passed, Republicans and Democrats immediately began ramping up the blame game, pointing fingers at one another for the shutdown. Context: leaders of both parties have privately and publicly been adamant that they will not be blamed for the funding lapse. Republicans insist Democrats need to simply agree to extend the current funding for another 7 weeks. But Democrats are refusing to do so without any major concessions over enhanced Obamacare subsidies. Oh, wow. Democrat leaders blame Trump and GOP as the government shutdown deadline lapses. With the government now shut down, Democratic leaders Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer are placing blame squarely on President Donald Trump and the Republicans, quote unquote, after months of making life harder and more expensive. Donald Trump and the Republicans have now shut down the federal government because they do not want to protect health care of the American people, the Democrat leader said in a joint statement. Jeffries and Schumer reiterated the statement that Democrats, quote unquote, remain ready to find bipartisan path forward, adding, quote unquote, we need a credible partner. Meanwhile, House Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader John Thune both said on late Tuesday that they are not willing to negotiate until the government reopens. And there that is. Jeffries continues to call for negotiations with the shutdown imminent. House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries stressed that Democrats are still willing to negotiate on the government funding bill as the deadline for the expiration of the government funding draws closer. Quote unquote, we're saying let's fund the government. Let's sit down and have a conversation. Asked about the exit strategy once the government shuts down, Jeffrey says that, quote unquote, Republicans have been lecturing America all year that they control the government. So how is it the case that at this particular moment in time, they're suddenly at the mercy of the Democrats who are the minority in the House and the Senate? Which is pretty much what Kamala Harris said. When asked if the president is willing to negotiate in good faith, given that he posted a racist AI-generated video of Jeffries and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, Jeffries called Trump, quote unquote, an unserious individual. We just don't have serious negotiating partners right now, Jeffries said. Jeez Louise. Let me see this racist AI-generated video. Trump posts racist AI-generated video of Schumer and Jeffries ahead of the looming government shutdown. I remember this being discussed and stuff like that. But anyways, Kit Mayer wrote this. As the U.S. government barrels toward a shutdown, President Donald Trump shared a racist video on social media, which appears to be AI-generated, depicting House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries wearing a sombrero. Oh, wow. And a mustache, and Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer speaking in a fake voice. Wow. In the video, hold on. Is this it? This True Social? All right, hold on. Jesus. This is crazy, bruh. Twin tripping. Oh my gosh. All right. Hold on. I gotta reshare to get the audio back. Oh, Donald Trump tripping, bro. He posted this right before the shutdown.
Look, guys, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore. We have no voters left because of all of our woke trans bullshit.
Donald Trump posted this, bro? Bro, you supposed to be the president, bro. I had to quadruple check to see if this wasn't a Trump parody account. The note is hilarious. This is clearly satire and a joke. Chuck Schumer is not a factual and articulate. What? Yo, Elon tweaking. The whole y'all all what is going on right now? It's a government shutdown and we making memes. Government officials can't eat. They can't feed their families. They can't get paid and we making memes. With the little SpongeBob Cinco de Mayo music. As mariachi music plays in the background, the fake Schumer voice says, "There's no way to sugarcoat it. Nobody likes Democrats anymore." The fake voice then goes on to echo false GOP claims that Democratic policies and slam liberal leaders as "quote unquote" woke. The video was posted on Trump's X account as well as its official True Social account. CNN has reached out to the White House for comment. Shortly after Trump posted the videos, Jeffries wrote on X, "Bigotry will not get you anywhere. Cancel the cuts, lower the cost, save healthcare. We are not backing down." Schumer followed moments later, commenting on X, "If you think your shutdown is a joke, it just proves all that we know. You can't negotiate. You can only throw tantrums. Clock it." The White House meeting between Trump and the two Democratic leaders also included Senate Majority Leader John Thune and House Speaker Mike Johnson. It ended without a deal. Government funding is set to run out on Tuesday at midnight, which is already passed. Democratic leaders have demanded negotiations on health care funding in exchange for keeping the government open. Speaking to reporters at the White House, Schumer called Trump the ultimate "quote unquote" decision maker and said, "quote unquote, if he will accept some of the things that we ask, which we think the American people are for on healthcare and rescissions, restrictions, he can avoid a shutdown, but there's still large differences between us. In a social media post, Trump offered a glimpse of his mindset towards the Democrats, whom he ultimately needs to keep the government open. Earlier at the White House, Jeffrey stressed that Democrats want to extend the Affordable Care Act subsidies. Meanwhile, Republicans want a clean funding bill to push through Congress to keep the government open as negotiations continue. The subsidies don't expire until the end of next year. More than, quote unquote, more than 20 million Americans are on the brink of experiencing dramatically increased premiums, co-pays, and deductibles because of the Republicans' refusal to extend Affordable Care tax credits, which will benefit working class Americans. Jeffrey says, working class Americans, their health care, that's what we're fighting to preserve and to defend and to strengthen. Let me go to this. Okay, Obamacare is the key to whether the government will shut down next month, and here's why. And here we go. Fund healthcare. Listen, no cuts. Fund care. Fight for our health. This is keep reading with the CNN. This is for CNN subscribers only. What in the world? Y'all doing me like that? Let me see. Affordable Care Act. Oh, I'm trying to share the tab. Give it a second. It's acting all slow because I got a gazillion tabs up. I'll close this tab just to make it a little easier. Okay. All right, here we go. Affordable Care Act premiums will rise 114% if enhanced subsidies expire. KFF says. This is by Greg Icurisi from CNBC. If you notice, both of the stories we've done so far have been CNN and now CNBC. Health insurance premiums for plans brought over the Affordable Care Act marketplace will increase 114% on average if enhanced subsidies expire at the year's end, according to analysis by KFF, a nonpartisan health policy research group. Democrats are pushing to extend enhanced premium tax credits as a part of a deal to avert a government shutdown. On Wednesday, about 22 million people receive enhanced subsidies. Premiums for healthcare plans purchased over the Affordable Care Act marketplace will double. Let me see how to pronounce subsidies. Is it subsidized or subsidies? I believe it's subsidized. I know people want to say, oh, he can't even pronounce it, this and that. Whatever. Subsidies. Okay, so subsidies. If enhanced subsidies expire at the year's end as scheduled, according to analysis published on Tuesday by KFF, a nonpartisan health policy group. The finding comes as Democrats and Republicans locked in the stalemate tied to the enhanced subsidies that threatened to shut down the federal government early on Wednesday morning, and it has now been shut down. The enhanced subsidies or enhanced premium tax credits make health insurance premiums cheaper for 22 million Affordable Care Act enrollees. They're scheduled to expire at the end of 2025, absent congressional action. If enhanced credits end, recipients would see their premiums increase to $1,906 in 2026 from $888 this year. On average, that is a 114% increase, according to KFS analysis. Democrats want to extend the enhanced subsidies as a part of a deal to fulfill the fund for the federal government and fiscal year 2026. Republicans say negotiations on continuing those credits should happen after the Senate approves a funding resolution. What are enhanced premium tax credits? Premium tax credits were established under the Affordable Care Act and were originally available for households with incomes between 100% and 400% of the federal poverty level. In 2021, the American Rescue Plan Act and Pandemic Relief Law temporarily increased the amount of premium tax credit and expanded eligibility to households with an annual income of more than 400% of the federal poverty limit. This includes a family of four with income of more than $128,000 and $600 in 2025, for example. The law also capped the amount a household pays out of pocket towards insurance premiums at 8.5% of income. Democrats temporarily extended those enhanced subsidies in the Inflation Reduction Act, which former President Joe Biden signed in 2022. The enhanced subsidies save recipients an average of $705 annually in 2024 on their health premiums, according to KFF. Other factors would compound the cost increase for enrollees, according to the KFF analysis. For one, the Trump administration changed the way tax credits are calculated, and as a result, enrollees will have to pay a higher share of their income towards the benchmark Affordable Care Act plan in 2026, KFF said. Insurance and the Affordable Care Act marketplace have proposed a raise in rates by a median of 18% due to rising healthcare costs and expiration on enhanced subsidies. KFF said that would be the largest rate increase since 2018. Premium increases in 2026 would occur across income groups, KFF found. For example, a 60-year-old couple making $85,000 of 402% of federal poverty level would see their yearly premium payments rise over $22,600 next year on average, after accounting for the loss of enhanced credits and insurance rates of increases. KFF found a 45-year-old earning $20,000 on 128% of the federal poverty level in a state that hasn't expanded Medicaid coverage will see premiums for benchmark health plans that rise from $0 to $420 per year on average from the loss of enhanced premium tax credits, KFF said. Excuse me. Jeez Louise, bro. Jeez Louise, man. So in essence, they pretty much just trying to keep healthcare affordable with people who have Obamacare. And they're like, nah, where's that money coming from? We got to find the money. And they're like, bro, like, we need to keep this thing. They're like, y'all doing this for illegal immigrants. I gotta keep reading on it to see the Republican side of it and stuff like that. Because they're talking about y'all putting illegal immigrants over American citizens. I'm pulling up this Ron Washington story solely to criticize the Los Angeles Angels. This is a 70-something-year-old man who had to sit out the rest of the season because he had health issues, and you guys decided to fire him. What the heck? Class act from the Los Angeles Angels. Ron Washington won't return as the Angels manager next year. It's written by Alden Gonzalez. Ron Washington, who missed more than half of the 2025 season after ongoing quadruple bypass heart surgery, will not be returning as the manager of the Los Angeles Angels in 2026, the team announced on Tuesday. Interim manager Ray Montgomery also will not get the full-time managerial role in 2026, the source confirmed to ESPN, as the Angels search for their sixth manager in 9 years. Washington told The Athletic that general manager Perry Minasian told him that the team's decision to not pick up his contract option was based on the team's performance. The Angels went 36 and 38 prior to him leaving rather than the manager's health. Quote unquote, you know you're a competitor and you know you're in charge, and none of that stuff comes into play. Washington told The Athletic, sometimes you got to make chicken salad out of chickenish. I have to accept that, quote unquote. I have to go back. I can't go back and argue with them and try to tell them different when they made a decision, ... We were starting to perform better. Oh, that's sad. Washington, who turned 74 in April and was the oldest manager in the majors this past season, told The Athletic that he's never had the opportunity to talk about the team's decision with the Angels owner, Artie Moreno. He also said he'd like to continue managing or join the team's coaching staff. The Angels finished with a 72-90 record, accounting for their 10th consecutive losing season. They made the playoffs just once since 2009. Dang, with Mike Trout. Is Mike Trout selling the Angels? He's still got to be, right? Mike Trout. Yeah, he's still on the Angels. There it is. He's still on the Angels, bro. That joke only made the playoffs like once? That's crazy, dude. How old is Mike Trout now? 34? Dang. Let me go back. Washington, the former Texas Rangers manager and highly regarded infield instructor, was brought ahead of the 2024 season in hopes he can mentor a young nucleus headlined by Zach Neto, Logan O'Hope, Nolan Schnoll, and Joe Adal. However, the team finished with a franchise record 99 losses. The 2025 team showed promise, but wound up finishing last in the American League West for the second straight year, 25 and a half games out of first. Goodness gracious. Dang. I think I had the team going in the right direction. I really did. Washington told The Athletic, and it was just too bad that my health came into play. There's nothing I could do about that. It was my team. I think the team took on my personality. We were definitely showing that. In this business, this kind of stuff just happens to you. When everything goes not the way that people want it, you take the blame for it, and I'm okay. Washington last managed the game on June 19th when he left the Angels after experiencing shortness of breath and appearing fatigued during a 4-game series against the New York Yankees. He eventually underwent quadruple bypass surgery, but stressed last month that he was in good health and wanted to return as the Angels manager in 2026. What happened to me saved my life, Washington said earlier this season, added that he had quit smoking, changed his eating habits, and started sleeping better. Overall, Washington is 99 and 137 in 2 seasons with Los Angeles. Montgomery's option to not be picked up. The rest of the Angels coaching staff had 2026 options, but their statuses is not yet known. Menacien, who finished his 5th season as the Angels general manager, is under contract through 2026, though the team has not made a formal announcement about his status. Albert Pujols and Torrey Hunter, 2 decorated former Angels who currently serve as calling Albert Pujols a decorated Angel, bro, is a decision. It's a choice of words. He is a decorated St. Louis Cardinal who played for the Angels. Torrey Hunter, you can even argue he is a decorated Minnesota Twin who just happened to play for the Angels. 2 decorated former Angels who currently serve as special assistants to the team are considered as strong candidates who could become the next manager unless Moreno seeks someone with more experience. Washington was the winningest manager in Rangers history, compiling a record of 664 and 611 record from 2007 to 2014. He led them to their first 2 World Series appearances in 2010 and 2011. After initially returning to the Athletics organization from 2015 to 2016 campaigns, Washington joined the Atlanta Braves staff from 2017 to 2023 and was a part of their 2021 World Series championship team. The Associated Press contributed to this report. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all fired that man, who about to turn 74, dealing with health issues and stuff like that, and said it ain't about the health, it's about the so-and-so. I thought that was crazy. Okay, moving on. Stream reactions for the rest of the stream. We're going to be doing that. Yeah. Type. As soon as this loads up. Let's go. First things first. Kevin Hart.
Ray J say you pulling up right now.
No, hey.
Yo, send me the link. I gotta get security. Ray J's coming. Ray J's coming.
Hey,
Guys, Ray J's coming. Close all the bedroom doors. Close the bedroom doors. Close the bedroom doors.
No, Ray.
Close the bedroom doors. Outside. Come on. Yo.
I seen someone said they watched this and they said it felt like they were just fishing for clips. I was like, they probably saw how profitable the first couple was. The first couple probably made so much money. They said, okay, we're going to sign this contract. However much we made from the YouTube revenue and clips pages of all of our appearances, we're going to split that revenue up for 3. And this and that. That's what they did. Hold on. I fish for clips too. If I saw how much money he made from that first one, the first 2. Ray Manners. They said this, but someone in the comments said they were lying. They said Ray was the only one to Nah, Zuri.
Appreciate it, bro. What's going on, bro? Appreciate it, bro.
It's Christmas. Dang, Brown got them that. What's that, Adele? What is that?
Details, bro.
Oh, it's a LeBron book? What is that? It's the whole LeBron booklet? What is this? What's going on? And when did Ray go back to say what's... Oh, he did right there. He turned around and said what's up to him. Ray got manners, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He be making up his bed. He be cleaning his room.
smell like cotton candy.
Wow.
So what is it? What did he get them? He just got them. What was he getting them? Presents? Relying for what? Doesn't matter. They were just lucky to be there. What in the world? Why would you say that about his daughter and his nieces? That's his family. Kevin Hart humbles Kai.
Show a girl that he likes, so he wants to beat her. If he's a streamer, he's gonna say, "Oh, come on my stream. Hey, just read 7 subs. Good.
No streamer asking no girl to come on their stream. Lame ass nigga.
Kai has a girlfriend.
Nigga, you a comedian ass nigga. What you gonna tell the girl? Let me tell you a joke.
I don't know. Maybe come to my show.
Nigga,
Maybe come to my show.
Nigga, they tired of the jokes.
Come to my concert.
They tired of the jokes.
Hey, I'm at an arena tonight.
Kev.
I'm in a stream. Hold my camera in my S5 so I can DI on my BI. Shut up. Kev.
Hey,
And by the way, I think this place is great. I think this is great.
Kev.
I think this is great.
No, but hold on.
No,
You're talking to the kid.
No, but I'm telling the kid though, like seriously, like honestly, man, do you want dreads? Do you want to like be on camera?
Wow. Okay.
Do you want to look like you know?
Hold on.
I ain't gonna lie. Kev, he keeps pushing like he's laughing right here, but he's said this multiple times with Kai about like he's pushing like this anti-black agenda. Like it's kind of crazy. He's like, yo, you got to be accepted by the corporate. You got to, you want to be a superstar, clean cut. Cut the dreads off. Dress like this, do like this. It's a lot of like white acceptance stuff in the undertone in his voice. And like he's gonna eventually say in this clip, according to the caption, that he's a billionaire and stuff like that. But gosh, Lee, man, like I always say, I don't know. I don't think you can be a good person and be a billionaire, bro. Like honestly, because you have to cut corners at some point. Like you have to cut corners with, okay, if I'm running a business, like I have to underpay these workers with this amount of profit and make this amount of profit to become a billionaire. Like, I honestly do not think you could be like a genuine good person and be a billionaire, bro. I don't think so. I do think billionaires do good things, like, Mackenzie Scott and stuff like that, but I don't think you can work your way up to be like, it's something that you got to cut corners to do stuff, bro. It's like, example, even in real estate, right? Like, and things of that sort. With rooming houses or whatever the case might be, to get more money from a house, you have to like raise the rent. You have to raise the rent. You have to so-and-so. Is increasing the cost of living to people already in probably vulnerable situations to rent their place of living as opposed to owning it. Do you think that's in good faith? Do you think not really? You know what I'm saying? So it's like all of that stuff, bro. It's just like, yeah, it makes you more money and the rich get richer. But it's like someone on the other end suffers as a result of that. I don't know. Thinking all over the place.
Let me talk. This the new generation. Would you rather be a streamer or a comedian? Comedian. No, it's a new generation.
Hold on.
Would you rather be a streamer or a comedian? Hold on. Would you rather be a streamer or?
I ain't gonna lie. Kai is tripping. What type of perspective does he have? He said, would you rather be a streamer or a comedian? New generation. Kai, as a comedian is a long-standing career, bro. Like, all jokes aside, you be a comedian, you get on SNL like the kid that's talking about the rocks, you get in movies, you get in commercial, like it's a long-standing career. Like Pete Davidson, like I'm trying to think of comedians who are popped who have like just been forever and ingrained into the current culture. The streamer, like he said, is something that's new, it's something that's hot right now, but it could just be like YouTubers, bro. Like YouTubers, if YouTubers didn't pivot, if Logan and Jake didn't pivot, if DDG didn't pivot to music, Logan and Jake Paul didn't pivot to fighting, where would those guys, if Donald Glover didn't pivot to the mainstream, where would those YouTubers be? Like, rarely anyone who started on social media and stayed on social media just had longevity just from staying on social media. They had to transfer to different things. You know what I'm saying? They had to go to different worlds and stuff like that, the mainstream, the commercials and this and that. That's what Kev is coming from. I come from a profession that once you get solidified here, you're good for life.
Or comedian?
Probably a streamer because I watched you guys a lot.
Okay, would you rather be a streamer or comedian? Streamer, right? Would you rather be a streamer or comedian? We ain't in the 90s, fuck, nigga.
We ain't in the
Streamers,
90s.
nigga.
Hey guys, here's a
We
better
streamers
question.
now,
Here's a better
bitch.
question. Would you rather have billions? Millions.
Millions.
Millions. Billions?
Going around asking people what's funny. That's funny.
He made the right answer. By the way, the only smart Boy Scout here is right here. All right.
That's funny. That's funny. All right. Next.
All the lit. They, did it? Brownie them? Yeah. Yes, everybody go. How do I even get in that school? You definitely. I don't record that can go.
You could go. Are you going tomorrow?
How much it cost? Is it hard? Is you pay to go, right?
It's expensive.
It's like
How much? You could go. 1 or 2. You should go to Sierra Canyon.
You going to school tomorrow? 30 something.
3,000? Go. Yes, it will be lit. 30K? Yo, if a car go to Sierra Canyon, it will be lit. 30K for like totally or like just 30K like year?
He's stupid, bro. Look at the chat, bro. Hold on, what is the chat saying? Heck nah, W school Rakai. All right, bro. He gonna fail. Send Rakai home.
If I go to Sierra Canyon, it will be lit. 30K for like totally or like just 30K like year? Yeah, go, bro. Go.
They said Kai needs to get Rakai PR training bad. Take Mafia is always mean to Rakai. Hold on, let me see. Drewski needs to leave the stream. Final night flop. He too dumb. Bro, someone in chat always complaining. They was complaining with like Alicia Keys. It was like, next segment, go to Kevin's house. I was like, bro, what? Like, it's Alicia Keys, bro. He gonna be at Kevin house all night.
Everybody.
But they say David vibes. Okay, bro. It's a school night. Why are they still up? Oh yeah, it's like 2 a.m. and the kids are there. Yeah, that kid stuff, you got to be careful with that, bro. Like Kai, you got to be careful with making content with kids, especially like at late at night streams, and when the kids in the bed and stuff and all that. Like you got to be careful with that, bro. Michael Jackson, dog. Like they'll get you just off of that, just being around kids. Like people are just weird about kids, bro. You just got to be careful with them.
It's lit there. Go. Stream in Sierra Canyon, bro. That's lit. You don't be able to stream or no?
Huh?
I can stream it?
Probably. Or actually, no, they just did a no phone thing.
A no phone?
Like
I
no
paid
phone,
30,000 to get no phone. Oh, hell no.
Hey,
oh, no.
No
let me go.
I paid 30,000 and can't bring it.
Yeah, you're there to learn. Miles an office drummer. Shout out to Miles, my brother. He's not my brother. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I met him once. He was a nice guy. I said, Miles, he wanted to create a content house a few months ago. And Office Drummer is doing like a subathon, like starting tomorrow or starting today. Both of them last time, after the subathon, they all got together with Emily CC, the girl who's been live for like 5 straight years. They need to do it together. And Miles wanted Malik wanted he wanted to do a content house in Atlanta. He was looking for people who would be down and who could pay the bills and all that and stuff. You need to do a content house with Office Drummer. That's the thing that's going to get you the most money, bro. Like, y'all need to stick with the Kai stuff as much as possible. Y'all saw Mafiathon 2. Y'all have motion and stuff like that. People was paying attention the first couple of weeks and then eventually drifted away. I'm not going to lie. I was one of those people. So it's like, I think the way to keep the people there, as many people as possible, is to build a house or to start a content house where y'all with each other. I think that's the way to win. It's just like Clover. Like Kai, he kept bringing over all his friends when specific celebrities came in, flew him in from New York or whatever, or they came in from New York to see him and to support him on those big streams. And then he was just like, you know what? I have so much money. I need a tax write-off. I'm going to get a whole house for you guys. And that's what he did. And now they have Clover House. Like, but it's profitable for them. Like now they all have their own careers and stuff like that. And they're all, Ty Lil already had his thing, and Punga and Dez already had their first apartment up in New York. But this is, they're probably making more money now in the Clover House in Atlanta. They have a name, Clover, and all that stuff. If I'm Office Drummer, if I'm Miles, if Malik, if I'm those two guys, what I'm doing is now I'm starting in my own thing and staying as connected to the Kai Cenat brand as possible. You know what I'm saying? And then if you do it in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, you're close to Kai. So whenever Kai needs you or whenever Kai's going to pull you up at random, you could be ready and everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just a smart business move to me. And I understand Office Drummer just got engaged and probably going to get married. She probably wants a more traditional life or whatever, but like, you married the Office Drummer. He's drumming anyways in the night. What is it to have kind of, even if he gets an apartment or whatever for her and just to like spend different time, I don't know. Jared McCain called Kai Cenat after his surgery to call him the GOAT.
But I'm straight, bro.
You in the hospital?
Yes, sir.
Damn, bro. I hope you doing.
He ain't been paying attention to nothing on the outside world. Jared just had that little joint. He just had that injury, Kai.
I hope speedy recovery, bro. Dang.
Appreciate you, bro. I was just thinking about you, dog. I hope everything going great.
Damn, I hope you're doing great, bro.
Yes.
Where'd you get surgery on?
My thumb. I got surgery on my thumb.
Oh man. Damn, bro. I gotta meet you soon.
Yeah, bro. You the GOAT, bro.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
So are you, bro. So are you, bro.
Yes, sir, bro. You have the best day
Oh, he's on.
bro.
He on
Thank
the
you
drugs.
so-
Jared McCain doesn't sound like that.
Inspiring, bro.
Thank you so much, Jared.
Yes, sir, my brother.
So do you, bro. Keep going, keep doing your thing, speedy recovery, and keep doing amazing, all right?
Appreciate you, dog, bro.
All right, bro.
Dog, bro.
My dog.
Love, bro. Hit me, all right?
I got you, bro.
All right.
Jared McCain literally called Kai Cenat to go to come in. Anesthesia's doing the weirdest stuff. Yeah, he said, "My dog, bro." That's real right there. Imagine Wilt Chamberlain calling your favorite entertainer after surgery in the 60s. He's not Wilt Chamberlain. He's Jared McCain. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. That's fire. Look at this. Or farming, bro. That's crazy. In the hills in LA. Boy, when you in LA, you feel like you done made it in life. I ain't gonna lie to you. I understand why people move out there. There's just too many people for me though. And it's expensive. Next. Ty Lil, before LeBron came in, he addressed the rumors to Cash Nasty.
Yo, why niggas actually think that you didn't pick Cash Nasty?
This shit was not even real.
Well, I told y'all niggas to 1v1 nigga. I want that nigga.
I mean, who?
Yes.
Cat versus TYLIL?
They're gonna put something on the line. Sign jersey on the line.
It was not even real. You feel what I'm saying? They just
that wasn't real.
The Clippers took it out of context, and every time Cash reacts to shit, when I'm speaking, he just make it seem as if like Cash, like why the fuck would I not want you to be around Braun? Cash, like what the fuck?
Like what the fuck?
Who the fuck am I to pick and choose?
Who got that
1v1? Tyler.
I
never saw Cash play.
Yo, why niggas actually think that you didn't pick Cash Nasty?
1v1 for sure. All right, here we go. We get into the Bron now. Oh man, I missed the first half. I was at work because Bron showed up early. He was supposed to show up at 6 p.m. Eastern, and I get off at 6 p.m. Eastern. And Buddy was there like I guess 5:45. I was like, what the heck?
Tyler, come in, bro.
Chad, what up?
Tyler, come in, bro. Go ahead, come in, my boy.
Sorry.
Oh my God.
That's your your long lost third brother right here.
You see, like he's saying he had a tat?
Yeah. Let me see.
He got the tat.
Same day. Oh, same
day.
Same day.
The
whole house shaking. Like the whole house. I said, I know, bro. He's approaching. It keeps shaking.
I'm crying. So,
Chad, what up?
Boy, Tyler acting up, boy. He said that's your long lost brother. Oh my gosh, bro. hold on. I gotta reshare. Oh my goodness, bro. Hold on. Gotta reshare.
James is my firstborn, right? Homie, Talio James is my firstborn, right? My firstborn. Brian, I love you. This is my sister right here.
Is that my sister right here?
Homie.
Bruh, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I said, I told my friends this, bruh. I said my dad would literally smack me upside my head if I'm running on the internet like this. If I was up with Donald Glover, because y'all know Donald Glover, that's my dog. That's like the dude I looked up to, everything like that. Like he inspired everything. Like, you know what I mean? If I was with Donald Glover and I'm talking about, yeah, you know, I'm Donald Glover's firstborn son. You know, these my siblings, you know, Drake, chosen. What's Donald's son's names? Regardless, it's none of my business. A legend, yeah, Legend, and Drake. I don't know what the other kid's name is, but Legend and Drake, my siblings right here, man. These my brothers. This my dad, man. You know, boy, my dad would smack me upside the head. My dad ain't do all this work, try to leave a legacy for his kids, build up a business, followed in the footsteps of his mother and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? 3 legacies, 3 generations of entrepreneurs. Just for me to meet Donald Glover and be like, oh yeah, Donald Glover, that's my dad. Boy, he smacked me upside the head. Talil, I know the joke the bit, but it's at some point you gotta respect your father, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta respect your dad, bro. Like, dad can laugh at it and whatever. It's funny, this and that. But dad gotta feel some way about this, bro. You raised this whole man just for him to be like LeBron, my dad. Bro, is you crazy? Come on, man. What is we talking about right now? Once again, audio is going every single time I share the tab, and the camera keeps going out. This like it's too much going on. Laptop can't take all this. I need to catch up on these streams, these clips, so I can upload everything. Tyler got no. This was funny because look at everybody's face, bro. Look at everybody's faces, dude. Hold up, man. This is LeBron's face. But look at Zuri and Denise's. They looking up. Phantom looking up, smiling. She looking up like, what in the world is he doing? Look at Dez back here. Look at Ray. Ray looking like, what in the world? And look at Kyle like, all right, bro. All right, mud. And Top Lil tweaking out, bro. And here's the video of it right here. Yo. Yo. This man. LeBron, like, this dude right here is too much, bro. He is too much, bro. It's a lot. And speaking of, he directly said that shortly after. Oh, hold on. Once again, audio has gone out. I gotta pull it up again. Give me a sec. Let me see where we at. There it is. Here we go. Audio back.
Yeah, that's dope.
You gotta stream.
Bro, I don't have the time to stream. Like, bro, how am I gonna get on the stream after you doing all this shit? Like I look so square. Bro, you play Madden. You say you nice. Bro, you about to pack up 30 straight days. What I look like getting on the stream for 30 minutes?
You're LeBron James. You can do whatever you want.
It's true.
I ain't gonna lie. That's like the realest statement I heard in my life, bro. You LeBron James, you can do whatever you want.
James, you can do whatever you want,
bro.
It's true.
He said it's true.
It's true. James, you can really do anything. Yeah, you can really do anything. Yeah, we gonna be the ones to tell you. So,
Yeah, that's dope.
you gotta.
I know Zuri looking like, all right, bro. You got to chill out, bro. Brian had the Labubu's as well. All right, hold on. Jason said, don't ever say nothing about Labubu's no more. Brian said it's cool. He got a Labubu. Once again, audio is going out. Hold on. Good evening. Trying to watch. Oh, what's going on with that? All right. Anyway, give me a second. Technical difficulties.
What
you got?
Got my LV bag with a little Labubu.
Okay.
I think I brought something good in my bag.
What you got?
Got my LV bag with a little Labubu.
Okay.
I think I brought
W girl dad, bro. Then he give Kai a watch.
Hold on.
AP.
Hold on, because I'm a watch dude.
And like they said, bro probably got this for free.
I'm really big into watches. Chat. Hello.
Dang, AP.
Oh.
Adama.
Oh, talk about class.
That's grooming going on.
Talk about class.
Oh, Punga just introduced himself to all the nieces. There it is right there.
I'm wearing this for the next week straight. I'm not even talk about class, bro.
Brian definitely got that for free, bro. Brian said he don't pay for nothing. He ain't never gone broke. Brian never gone broke, bro. Because he cheap. Not only because he's rich, but because he's cheap.
My boy Reggie right here.
What's up? What's going on, bro? You good? I see you, bro. You got a hell of a stare. Nigga trying to look the soul out of me. You got the first one?
It's my boy Reggie right here.
What's up? What's going on, bro? You good? I see you, bro. You got a hell of a stare. Nigga trying to look the soul out of me.
They talking about Uncle Brian. He not washing those hands. Little Rodney son never. He fiending that nug. That's all. Oh, that's no, that's funny. He fiending. Senna. Shout out Senna. I become a Senna fan over Mafiathon 3, bro.
$100. $100 gifted.
Appreciate it. Yo, I appreciate you.
TikTok. You've been on TikTok. You can't dance.
What?
Bro, what? No, you can't.
Oh no.
And no,
Wait, yo, Eddie, thank you so much for the 10. Hey, Kai.
You're right.
Hey, Kai, you missed a hundo. Kai, you missed 100.
Hold on, bro.
Kai, no, there was another 100 before that, Kai. There was another one.
Go down in history. Yes. But you might have gotten ego. The 23s is out.
No. Kai, there was another 100 before that. There was another one, Kai.
All right, now you're just doing anything now. Eric Cow with the 200 get there.
Go get it.
23s up. Hey, check. You know, we got the 23.
Kai, no.
$500 for a LeBron shout out. It's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna hold you.
All right.
200 more.
Hello.
Okay, cool. Oh, yeah. You on the 23rd Street?
Okay, wait a minute.
Dang, that's what he got him. He got him shoes. Oh, that's crazy. Them the year 23s?
Yo, Kai, hey, go ahead and make the call. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he won't lick me.
Hey, Kai.
Oh, he licking now?
Send him the one.
There it is.
Kai, not you, damn it.
Hey, yo.
Good.
Yeah.
Hello. Send him with the one again.
God, not you, damn it! Not you!
No.
Yo, Mama Steve. I really appreciate it.
Hey, yo. That's funny. Like I said, I become a Senna fan over this time. Like she's actually like a good streamer. And no show you being like, actually, hold on. All right, hold on. Give it a second. Technical difficulties and this message has been brought to you by Cooker Grader. Real life meets. All right. Wait, hold on now. Where the audio?
Hey, Jason, I'm live. I'm live.
LeBron's not gonna read your name.
No, but like, maybe
That'd be Jason.
if I drop another 100, you know what I'm saying? He might.
Yeah. What do you even know about LeBron?
What do you mean?
But you're live?
Yeah, but look, what do you mean? What do I know about LeBron? Look.
Understand that. Oh, he hung up. Dang. Shout out LeBron James, bro. Nothing to y'all. Understand that was done for me. Zuri freestyle.
My name is Zuri. I like McFlurry.
Hey.
My name is Bryce. I like some rice.
Hey.
My name is Bonnie. I like some brownies.
Oh.
My name is LeBron. I like croissants.
Hey.
And I
Like
They all saying W's right now, Zuri. You went crazy.
By the way, you added one on there. I ain't hear LeBron with the croissant. I ain't heard that one croissant.
The croissant.
She went.
My name is
Zuri.
Zuri.
No, it's okay.
Okay.
She going instrumental.
Okay.
My name is Zuri. I like McFlurry.
Hey.
My name is Bryce. I like some rice.
Hey.
My name is Bonnie. I like some brownies.
Oh.
My name is LeBron. I like croissants.
Hey.
And I
Like Bonnie.
Nah, that's hard. I ain't gonna lie. I know why you like Bron. Yeah, okay, bro. She dropped a better freestyle than Absol. She dropped a better Absol said. Hold on, I gotta send this to my boy. Hold on, where we at? Give me. My name is Zuri. I went to Vuri. It may not mean nothing to y'all, but understand nothing was done for me. So I don't plan on stopping at all.
Right here, this is
What's going on?
Chef B.
What's up, Chef? What's going on, Chef? How you doing?
My
What's up,
sister
man?
also, she cooking here. My twin sister, the one you just met,
Yeah.
and everything. Today is
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Today is Taco
Today
Tuesday.
is Taco Right here.
W. LeBron, man. DDG's reacting to his haircut, I think, or he reacted to something.
Oh my gosh.
A little chop, man. We gotta wait, though. We gotta wait, bro. That do look like that. My nigga, this shit funny as fuck. Bro, that's funny as hell. That nigga look just like Diddy.
It's funny. I ain't never seen it until you, bro. He do look like Diddy, bro. That's funny. Kyle really look like Diddy. All right, CB. Shouts out to Speed as well.
And like having all that adrenaline and then like just coming down off of that.
They be glazed.
That is
like
I
don't want to say nothing. I don't want to. I never.
Oh my, we fucking get it, boy. Oh
Oh my fucking gosh!
You know, listen.
Oh my god damn!
I told them to do that for me in my chat on my stream, but like 4,000 people, and like 3 people to spend hard out for me.
Like, bro, they just spam it. Like, I don't even talking. Like, bro, relax, dude. God damn.
This man love, bro. Hey, yo. That's funny. That was funny, bro. That genuinely made me laugh. All right, next thing next. Crackhead Mountain. Kevin Hart. He said he was scared to do it in front of Kevin Hart.
Give a speech, man. Come on, man. It's my turn to give a speech. It's my turn, man. It's nice to meet you. I love
Hey, yo. Oh, snap. Oh, man. Shout out to Malik, bro. Shout out Miles, man. He ain't paused it yet. He says, my time to give my speech. All right. Drewski. I don't know what this is. It just says Drewski. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, he was tired of it. He was tired of the cameras following. Oh, snap. Hey, man. Oh, snap. Hey, man, look. I got some stuff coming up, man, for sure. It's going to be good. Say in the meantime, I just want y'all to know I got some stuff coming up. It's going to be really good. And, yeah. That was it for real. In the meantime, as we watch Drewski still threaten the drone and things of that sort. Okay, next scene next. Drewski and Kai imitate phase members. Let's see what this is about. Oh, I'm like, what in the world going on?
It's Tone Vegan. Cause somebody smell like shit. Somebody smell like shit. Is it vegan? Cause somebody smell like shit.
Are they talking about Tone? They're talking about Tone. Ah! Kevin Gates said it smelled bad. And Drewski and Kevin said it.
I don't know my password to my shit.
Oh my god. Yo, I'm about to punch you on the back of your thick ass head, man. God damn.
Dang.
It's Tone Vegan. Cause somebody smell like.
Oh, imitating phase. That's a funny caption, ain't it? Funny caption. All right, next.
You just get some rest. Listen.
They ruined all the beds down there, Kev.
No. Y'all gotta.
Your whole basement is.
It's 7 a.m. Oh my god.
Your basement is fried, man.
Listen. Kai, you owe me $60. No, I don't. You owe me a total of $38. I don't owe you $6 million, bro. You owe me $38 million. I did the math. I'm thinking about everything, man. I don't have $6 million. What do you want me to tell you, Kai? I guess you gotta start an OnlyFans page. Stupid, bro.
$38 million, bro.
I know where I can go. Y'all gotta lock this off, though. I can't tell them what you're doing.
Where is that number coming from?
Hey, where can we go? Y'all gotta close the door. Y'all just gotta stay here. You can't let them in. Huh? I can let y'all stay here, but I'm not telling y'all where I'm going. Where?
That's funny. Another Kevin clip. Oh, the audio left again. I'm glad I spotted this in real time. I have to do all the editing in post. All right. Hello. Chat. Hold on, give me a sec. Everything is frozen up, but it's pulling up eventually. All right. Uh-oh. It's freezing up. Okay,
What'd you say to your girl? Hey, you want to be on my stream? What'd you say to your girl?
No, I do not.
What'd you say to your girl? I love it if you come visit my stream. That's why I killed you with Tyler. Hey, maybe we go out. You sound like a fucking virgin, idiot. What'd you say to your girl? How'd you get her to go out?
I don't say nothing, nigga. I just pop out, nigga.
And do what?
Or bro.
You like Spider-Man? What'd you say
You
to your
like
girl?
Spider-Man is crazy. You like Spider-Man is crazy. You like Spider-Man is crazy. Angela Bassett did the thing.
No, that looks like
Nigga, that looks exactly like me.
Angela Bassett.
That nigga's not funny, bro.
Angela Bassett did the thing.
Nah, like genuinely. Genuinely,
That looks like Angela damn somebody.
Angela Bassett did the thing. And then the big three, of course.
We were talking about feelings, and we were talking about who has them versus who doesn't. And Drewski's like, yeah, maybe I have them, maybe I don't. Whatever. Your name came up. Here's the conversation now. Do you miss them? Yes or no?
Well, we've known each other for over 10 years.
Rude.
Oh my God, I'm not fucking
Will we stop? Will we stop?
Rude.
Will we stop? Will we stop?
Just deal with me with answers, okay? Do you miss them? Yes or no? I don't want the backstory. It's a yes or no.
What did the text?
Rude, we're talking about feelings.
Nah. This man right here, bro. Okay, gold digger warning. As he get on to the next thing and it loads up.
What exactly are you into? Like, I'm cool with whatever you doing.
What am I into? Like,
Whatever
like
you
what
want.
kind of guy? Like, man?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, let me be so straight up.
Yeah.
In a perfect world,
Yeah.
I love a man that is tall and works out, and it's something about you. You know what?
Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Damn! Bro, shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Not you!
The way he shake the camera, bro, just from jumping is crazy, bro.
Nose down, bro! Sit back!
He is
Hold on!
He's not
Bro, y'all being weird. Y'all being weird.
BBL Drizzy.
Y'all being weird. Y'all being weird. Sit down. Y'all are being weird.
Right back.
Listen, look. What
BBL Drizzy. BBL Drizzy. I got mad clips, bro. I missed everything. Where we at? It's the pocket watch. Okay, the pocket watch. Here goes the pocket watch from Kai and Drewski. BBL Drizzy.
Wait, what
14 mil.
What you talking about?
Because we all know, nigga, that the money online is fake. So, nigga,
oh, you double
it.
No. It's actually in
Damn.
half. You know taxes and all that stuff. Hey, come on, man, get off that
You
page,
know
bro.
taxes.
Don't take the pork shit off. Can we look at your You know what we need to look at. Hey, Twitch, how I look at the shit inside the account? Hey, somebody tell me how I get in here. People been telling they've been DMing me. They like they get inside the car shit. I just don't know how to get there. Hey, somebody DM me. Hey, DM me. I'm gonna get inside the shit. No, that's fake. Hell no, man. They way off. They way off. Nigga, they way off.
No, they not.
He done made
No, I don't
8.5
have this.
million.
I have way less. No, I have way less, buddy. Nigga, they way off for your shit. I mean, Joe, we both know they way off for your shit.
Nah, man, I ain't believing it, bro. They way off.
Kai done made 8.5 million in this month alone. 8.5 million net worth. Kai done made that this month in the subathon. It's different, bro. I made this list of everything that Kai gifted this year. This month. I said this year, this month. Kai gifted. Hold on, where is it? Where are the lists I put of what Kai has gifted? Kai has gifted 30 PCs, a house, 3 cars, a chain for every Clover member, and watches for the production team, staff, his assistant, and the Clover members. That's just what he gave away this month. That alone, all that stuff alone is well over $2-3 million. Kind of made at least $8.5 million this month, bro. At least. Because you got to think, off purely Twitch subs, Drogon made, off purely Twitch subs, he had like 1.4 million Twitch subs. So he probably made about 3 mil just off Twitch subs alone. 15% going to the school in Africa. Okay. Still probably made about 3 mil off Twitch subs alone. YouTube revenue for all the streams, all the special guests and stuff streams, he probably made $1 mil from YouTube revenue this month. That's $4 million, bro. Then you got to think about the sponsors with Crocs, the sponsors with Bose headphones, the sponsors with State Farm. Come on, bro. Easily made 8.5 million this month. Where we at? Drewski, he sees Reggie and he celebrates. You know, Reggie come from Instagram too. So they're like, look, Instagram dudes, we here.
So this next school shit, right?
Yo, Reggie, right here.
Nah, this is my nigga right here. Yeah. Hey, bro, I'm fucking with your shit, bro, for real. Funny nigga, dog.
You feel me?
So this next school shit, right?
Yo, Reggie, right here.
Nah, this is my nigga right here. Yeah. Hey, bro, I'm fucking with your shit, bro, for real. Funny nigga, dog.
Drewski has incredible like comedic timing, bro. I think in them shows, bro, he need to like write some jokes and do like regular stand-up. Oh, yeah, we seen this one. All right, Ray J. One wish. Audio has gone once again. We be pulling up the audio right now in a second. Bear with us as we collect our belongings and things of that sort. Here we go. All right, Ray J. Take 2. There we go.
You better get him start bucking out. Watch out.
Stop playing, don't cut y'all.
I told him to not do it, bro.
I told her.
It's still good. Hey, Reggie, I know you so
good. We still good. Phantom Boy, we still good. It's crazy. We still good. Phantom Boy is hilarious, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He another breakout star from this month. We still good. Wait, hold on. This ain't share. Come on now, we sharing. What we doing? What we doing, production?
It should be hard.
He said this every morning for like the second half of the month.
But every fucking time, bro, it's like no matter how hard it gets, bro, you gotta keep pushing. I'm telling you, bro, if this shit doesn't prove to y'all niggas that hard work and dedication just means something in life, bro, I don't know. I don't know what else to prove to y'all niggas, gang. Y'all niggas seen it. I got my steps still for that. Man, shut the fuck! Oh, my bad, bro. Man, 30, bro. Give me a hug, man. It should be hard. But every fucking time, bro, it's like no matter how hard,
that's funny, bro.
No matter how hard it gets, bro, you gotta keep pushing. I'm telling you, bro, if this shit doesn't prove to y'all niggas that hard work and dedication just means something in life, bro, I don't know. I don't know what else to prove to y'all niggas, gang. Y'all niggas seen it. I got my steps still for that. Man, shut the fuck! Oh, my bad, bro.
Hey, yo.
It should be hard.
Oh, snap. This man Phantom, bro. Put Kai on the cosign, the alley-oop of the century, bro. Des said he's thankful, and he crashed out again, too.
Yo, broski. Hello.
Oh, bro.
Yo, bro.
Thank you for this month, bro.
W month, chat.
Yeah.
W fucking month. W fucking days.
A lot of shit possible for us, bro. If it wasn't for you, bro, we wouldn't. Bro, thank you, man.
Appreciate you, broski.
The niggas don't be saying thank you. You probably think I don't say thank you, but I'll always text you a message and say thank you. I love you. I worship you.
I ain't say. I don't think you say thank you. But chat, shit look good or bad? W fucking month, chat. It's coming.
Dang, man. The month is really over, man. They did it, though. They did it. I ain't gonna lie to you. Des again.
Why would y'all give me this chain? Do y'all know I'm insane? I say and do anything I want to do. Like,
Congrats, Dad.
The top 5. They don't promise that niggas. Okay. I always know that niggas watching. Like, yeah. Okay. Crazy.
Yo, Des went on like 3 rants, bro. Like during the changing ceremony. He said, Koclanes, y'all can't outdo Koclanes. Duke said he proud of Kai.
And the most followed on Twitch. Like, bro, mind you, the shit hit a little different because like, I remember me and this nigga having talks about just what we wanted to do. This is in 2021. You feel me? I remember me and this nigga having talks about everything we wanted to do with goals and shit. And I can guarantee you that this shit was never in the plans, bro. This was never in the plan. And this was never in the plans. And to see bro do some legendary historical ass shit like this, bro. Play the game I'm about to. Hoe ass nigga, bitch ass nigga. I'm low.
D-Block, dude. Shout out my brother. Hold on. Shout out my brother. I gotta shout out my boy from D-Block real quick. He always showing love, man. My boy always showing love. City Heights. D-Block City Heights, man. Where we at? Where we at with it, man? He uploaded one of his videos just a little while ago. He had a song with futuristic Young LA. I can't find it. But shouts out to my boy Young City for sure. D-Block. Shout out to South Carolina, man. Shout out to Greenville. I believe that's where they from, right? Greenville, South Carolina. I might have the wrong city, the wrong town. Hate will never prevail. The GOAT. There it is from your age. Who else? Ben and the Shay, they also celebrate.
That bitch open. Hold on, the Shay calling. Shay Ski. Hey, it feels good, doesn't it?
It feels great. We got him out of there.
We did it.
Yeah, we did it. Thank God. Fuck. Get that nigga the fuck out of here. Pack him up. Shit. Yeah, I'm happy for him and everything, but get your ass on, nigga. I owe people.
I owe people.
Yes, good shit, man. We're finally back. I feel the
Man, my numbers was down this month. I'm starting to think it's because of Kai.
I feel the views
and speed.
the air.
Oh, it feels so good. The air just tastes better all month. Besides me going there, it's been dark. It's been a dark month.
Wait, where you at? I can't hear you.
What you mean you can't hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, that's your shit, nigga. This shit got that broke ass.
And Ben, this is the beginning of it before he got cut off and stuff on the call.
Most followed, all that shit, bro. A black man. I know there's other people in here, but I'm proud of a black brother. You know what I'm saying? And I know how hard that shit was. I was there trying to stay up and sleep and do all this shit. Not easy, though. This little nigga, he the one. In the and crossing 1 million. 1 million was just like turn. This is
All right, I can't do this because of the.
I'm scared of the comma.
Oh yeah, he emotional, bruh. As y'all saw, I posted when Donatello was crying, and my boy said, "Bro, we was all emotional. This is an emotional ending, bro. Like to see what Kai and Speed did, bro. Like what Speed did was sensational, bro. Traveling the United States, the mainland, for 30 days straight, in every single city." Every single day, speed, sign my mom, speed, sign my kids, speed, sign my brother, like constantly, and to entertain folks and do backflips and race kids and dance and play basketball, play sports and do parkour and wrestle and box, all of this stuff, bro. Like them two right there, bro. Goated for sure. Goated for sure, bro.
damn W fucking Kai, bro.
Curves under your dress.
Damn.
Yeah, but it was emotional. This is the thing. You just had to be there, bro. Like everybody in this content space, and one shape, way of form, or everything. You get it, man. Like stuff is not easy, bro. Like they said, stuff is not easy. Last couple things, man. Last couple things. We got about 15 minutes left.
Yeah. There's so many now. It's tough for me to pick another person.
No,
now,
Aiden
if
is.
that makes
Aiden
sense.
is. Aiden 100% is.
Actually, I'll throw. The other.
I'm saying this facts or cap. Aiden
WPR.
normalized IRL streaming. That's the view that I have on Aiden. He was like the biggest. He was the first biggest creator, but he normalized IRL streaming. Like just to sit in front of a camera and fucking entertain. He had rappers on stream, bro. He is definitely. Okay, you guys are saying different names. I'm just saying from my experience of when I was watching Twitch, right? But I do think he was that motherfucker, bro.
Facts.
Dude, he's 100% Mount Rushmore.
Other person.
Yeah, I don't know about Ice. That.
Yeah. There's so many now. It's
All right. It's a cut from 5-minute clip.
It's 1 through 10.
A 0.
Dude,
He
why?
was shit.
He was a fucking like a gang banging nigger,
He
or
was
was
a
he?
piece of shit.
So was he like like a nigger black guy, or was he like more like me, like a more of a normal common black guy?
I'm not gonna answer that.
Okay, well the other girl, why haven't you dated a black guy yet or been with one?
Actually, I never dated. I talked to, so it's like a difference.
Did you smash him?
No, he got me fucked up and then, raped her. And then basically raped me. So I don't fuck with black people.
Bro, what?
So that's my experience.
Holy fucking smokes.
Yes. Dead ass.
Speaking on behalf of the black community, I don't associate with that nigger. We do not get girls strong.
This man cuff him, bro. Oh my
Jesus.
Like I'm dead ass. He got me literally blackout drunk and then disrespected me, and I never talked to him again.
You didn't file fucking charges against him?
No, because he has 2 kids.
I don't give a fuck. You're a white girl. He's a black man. If you'd have told the system that fucking he would have got the fucking. I swear to God.
Well, I thought about it, but it would go through so much, and I just wasn't really worried about it. But I mean,
I am so sorry that happened to you. I am so sorry, and I
he
hope.
was my sister's. Actually, he was my sister's best friend. He was my sister's best friend in high school.
Did he do it to her too?
No.
So why was it cool for him to do it to you?
Because he got me. Because I'm a lightweight, and he got me like really, really drunk.
Nobody gives a damn. He should have thought about that before he put his fucking penis inside you when you was fucking unconscious. You should be just as mad as me.
Okay, let's just go into detail, okay? He's my cousin's baby mama, and I didn't know about baby daddy.
Yo.
And I didn't know that until after what he did to me. He told me after the fact.
So this you see this family events?
I don't go to family events. I don't talk to none of them people. But just like, that's like, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So, I mean,
You're
I
too.
don't really,
Nah, you're too nice. You're too nice. Obviously, this.
I'm very nice.
How long ago was this?
A year and a couple months. I think. How long? I think it was a year and a couple months. A year and a couple months, yeah.
So this is recent.
A year ago, yeah.
I'm sorry, but give me that fucking nigger name now.
All right, bro.
I'm going to hound him. Don't worry, I'm not gonna get caught. I have my
I don't
bet.
know his last name. I don't know his. I can't tell you his first name, but I don't know his last name.
You have to tell me. I'm going to hound him right now. Don't.
Bro, this man cuffing his
Where you
bro.
from? You're from Mississippi?
He doesn't live in Mississippi.
Where the fuck does he live?
He lives in Louisiana.
Really? Baton Rouge by chance?
No. Fuck no.
I could tell he don't, because my slimes, we're from Baton Rouge, so we'll have killed that fucking nigger. So what's his first name?
I don't know his last name, to be honest with you.
So what his first name is? I can ask
I
around.
can't tell you. I can't tell you that.
I got ties in Louisiana. See, let me show you
I
something.
can't tell you that.
So I put my
can't tell you.
bandana. I put my bandana on my gun, so the DNA, my hands won't get on the DNA. So I wipe it off.
I can't tell you that. I'm sorry.
Now, listen. If you tell me that, listen, I'm gonna go gangster mode. 1 second. Hey, what that nigga at? What's his name?
I can't tell you it.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm hot for you. Like I just turned to the Hulk. I'm ready to kill that nigga. I'm not playing. What's that nigga name? Like you gotta tell me. He's a fucking rapist. Don't feel bad.
I can't tell you his
Fuck wrong
name.
with that nigga. He's a fucking rapist. I'll kill that nigga.
I can't tell you his name.
Put your brother on the mic. We're gonna dad handle that nigga. Put your brother on the mic.
Not here.
We're gonna fucking hang it on the fucking tree. It's fucking God. Him.
I can't tell you. Sorry.
You protecting a rapist. You should feel bad.
I'm not protecting nobody. But
If you're
I
protecting
can't-
a rapist, bad as him. I ain't gonna lie. You just as bad as him if you protect him.
How the fuck am I bad as him?
Because guess what? He could do it to other people. You hot? You might not be the first. You might not be the last. He's a man on the fucking run. I shit to girls like that. That nigga he need to be 6 feet under. You get me? You get what I'm saying? He could do it to other people. If you tell me, I'll fucking put that nigga in the dirt. He belong.
I can't tell you his name. I'm sorry.
So if you go do that to another girl,
big BAU.
Guess who's that's gonna be on? It's gonna be on you. It's gonna be all on you because you didn't tell
me.
You didn't tell a real reaper. You didn't tell a real killer like me who he is. I know he ain't fucking. I'm from Baton Rouge.
Dang, she hung up on him. That was the most chaotic thing I've seen in my life, bro. This needs to be Mega Clifton's show to go viral. You can tell Cuffham is literally joking, though. He's not serious at all. It's already going viral a little bit. I'm not going to lie. She's lying. She wanted... What's wrong with you, weirdo? You're trapped in the head. You're tapped in the head. He not lying. That's 90% of lying. So if a white man, you will hate them too. She's tainted. Not gonna lie, we need to find him. I will never believe a white woman. She mad. He exposed her, and she probably cried that. Stay away from these Neanderthals. When will you dudes learn? Stupid white girl getting drunk. but the black dude tainted goods. This video got progressively worse as it continues. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. She's still low-key saying, thinking about saying the word. Umar discussing Abe thinks it's funny. Great comment section. Yeah, that was pretty chaotic. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Let me see. And this is the last thing. This is recommended from Zero. Shout out to my brother Zero.
Let me ask you.
I want to do this. I gotta, I guess, change the timing on it and stuff like that. Or we want to go slower. If I go faster, I guess. Faster. I go 1.75. Hocus 45th responds to Jim Jones' opinion on Drop My Flag challenge. All right.
Question. All right. So have you been seeing Hocus 45th doing the put the flag down? Yeah. What's your opinion on that?
To each his own.
Oh, put the flag down, like stop the game banging. And he said to each his own. That's what he answered. Off top, the Hocus 45th thing, like, I'm with it. I understand gang politics are more difficult than just like everybody drop the flag. It has to stop somewhere. Like, because it does have to stop somewhere. But I just know that there's so many layers to that stuff, so many generations intertwined into it. And it's not as easy as just dropping it. I don't think. But I'm not in the streets. So I'm not the person to speak on this topic. But it is crazy how Jim Jones is just saying, like, it's interesting. Because, Jim Jones, bro, like D1 says, bro, you a DG, bro. You a disappointing grown-up, dog. You a disappointing grow-up, bro.
But I think it's a way to do everything. I think that the positive message that he's trying to push, he didn't have to drop his flag to do so. You heard? Like, we in a war right now. You heard? And us being in a position and for the things that people see us for is either going to work two ways for us. Negative or positive is how you paint the picture. I've been turning this picture into a positive situation for a long time. I ain't the perfect person. I know what I chose to get into. I know the brotherhood that I'm a part of, and I know why I'm here. The reasons I started with are not the reasons that I'm ending with. You know what I mean? Like, I'm in a real solid place where I can help a lot of these kids that grew up misplaced and this in the hood with nothing to look forward to. And like, I can help that. I can help offset that. And even
you can help kids not being in the game.
I help one person, then I know I did my job. And maybe that one person can help somebody else. But people put themselves in certain situations, and I don't know certain situations, so I just don't want to talk bad about nobody that's probably trying to get himself out of whatever he's into. But I do know for a fact that this is a little bit deeper than dropping the flag for me. You heard? Like, I started something that has destroyed a lot of lives, that have put a lot of people in danger. Like, I know that wholeheartedly. I take accountability for everything that I do. You heard? But on the flip side is that I'm still here and I'm still moving with my brotherhood and I'm showing them a positive thing. What I've done has not been done where I'm from. You heard? So when they look at me and they see me being a businessman, an executive, an artist, a successful person, a good father, I'm changing the narrative for all people that's affiliated with gang and had to come up through gang culture because they never had the brotherhood that they needed to. We don't have that support system coming up outside. It's lonely outside. 100%. 100%. There's nothing pretty about this lifestyle. I'm not trying to paint a pretty picture. You heard? It's a disgusting lifestyle.
You know what? I actually like what you said. I didn't have to do it to push my positive message. You're right. But blood has been in New York City over 30 plus years. So tell me what method has worked to keep the kids from coming in and out of jail and dying at rapid rates. Tell me what method has worked.
Man, he talking that talk. I'm not gonna lie.
See, the difference is, though, I was really in the thick of it. Can't nobody take nothing away from Jim Jones and the way you put on. For the homies from New York, we salute you, always have. But that black hoodie hocus, that ain't the same hocus that y'all see right now on the internet. See, where I'm from, all of our big homies went to the feds, Ben went to the feds when we was kids. So me and my fam, right, me and my circle, Castle Hill Projects, we was forced to be big homies at 18 years old, 19 years old. And now I ain't trying to get out of nothing. I ain't trying to get myself out of nothing. Tell them what I've been in already. I lived that life in any way you want to put it. Getting money, hustling, putting in work, talking indictments, sat on Rikers Island 4 years with the judge in the eye, picked 12, and got acquitted. Stand up, stood tall. As the big homie. I wasn't a little pup on an indictment. I was the big homie. I was who they wanted. I was the get out of jail free card. Even till today, they're trying to use me as a get out of jail free card. So to the youth out there, if you're repping the gang now, you're repping a criminal enterprise. And if years later, you want to call yourself inactive and just be chilling, you know what? They can still just come grab you for no reason. Don't tell me they can't because they did it to me. So no, don't be a 42-year-old man still having an assumption out there that you're repping the gang when you're really not. Because you will end up on somebody's record.
Shout out to Hocus 45th, man. He's spinning that real, bro.
These gangs ain't do for us what we thought they would, bro. And this ain't about me. Right. This is really about saving and changing lives, bro. Every time we recruit a new member, we are recruiting them into a criminal enterprise. It's like, why y'all don't focus on that? It's like, y'all keep coming up with your own reasons on why I did it when I tell everybody why I did it. Because Hocus can't be that real. He can't really be trying to help these kids. And the fact of the matter that I've been doing this work for years, since I came home in 2012, shows that y'all really haven't been paying attention to me. And the thing I love about you, Jim, is that you reach back and you do take niggas out the mud and try to help them like you're doing with my brother Dice Peso. Me and Dice Peso was running around every day together trying to figure it out, getting it out the mud. So when I seen you embrace him, you earned a salute from me that you don't even understand. So like I've been saying, even if you don't drop your flag, the movement should be supported because the mission is to bring down this homicide rate in the hood. Right now, it's a spotlight on New York. We got everybody watching. We have the chance and opportunity to build something new that's not based around criminality. And I think that's more important than me dropping my flag. I already helped so many walk away from the gang. And, you know, little do y'all know, a lot of the people that y'all respect and look up to is in my DM supporting, and they're like, Hocus, you're doing the right thing. So, Jim, with a voice like yours, more people will want to come out and support, even if they don't drop their flag. All we need is the support. Let's build this new word together. I can't do it alone. Roll call.
Shout out to Hocus, bro. I'm rocking with it. I rock with the movement. I'm with the campaign all the way for sure. Styles P goes off on Adam 22 over Hocus. Oh, so Styles P, he was speaking up on Hocus' behalf. Things of that sort. I feel more connected to New York. Grown men stand on their own. No gang needed. Jim joined the Bloods around 30 years old. Let that sink in. Respectfully, Jim sounds ignorant. Jim Jones is the last person that should have been asked this question. He's a clown, bro. Funny Jim never been behind that wall. He can't relate to 45th. If it's such a great brotherhood, Jim Jones should let his son be a part of it. I support Hocus 45th. Jim is a grown teenager. Normally, when people get older, they cool out on the nonsense. Facts. The females got to say it's corny for dudes to stop. Facts. For anyone that thought Jim Jones was uplifting, motivational, or innovative or inspiring, you must have felt comprehension. It was a straight mumbo jumbo nonsense. Facts. Love you, Jim, but I also came from that life, and I'm from Bronx and Harlem. I'm moving with Hocus. Strong men have the hardest job. I'm with this positivity all the way, bro. Drop the flag, bro. But like I said, I'm not from that life. The people from that life, everybody in the comments say I'm from that life. Drop the flag. I'm with it. Go ahead with all them folks. All the people that's not, you know what I'm saying, from that life. I can only speak from my perspective as a you know what I'm saying, as a black person. I can speak from my perspective as a black person. I want black people to fellow drop black people, you know what I'm saying, my friends, people I grew up with, and people from across the ways that I met that are affiliated. I want them to drop the flags. Hocus 45th announces, gang, I'm no longer blood.
I first became blood in the year 2000. I was 17 years old. And although, you know, I haven't been actively gangbanging, I would say within the last 15 years, I still promoted it in my music. I still would throw up gang signs, even though I'm not, you know, committing crimes or gangbanging. I guess it was still assumed that I was still an active gang member. Which brings us to now, where how I told y'all a couple months ago, the FBI indicted me and threw me in a conspiracy. Now, that's not the driving force of me doing what I'm about to do. It's just I come to a pivotal point in my life where I see what's wrong and I want to fix it. And the gang culture right now, we all are watching our young men and women be destroyed, destroying themselves and also being destroyed by the FBI. We're watching it.
Facts.
So I want to take the lead as a leader. I know a lot of my close friends and family is going to say, yo, bro, we understood something still need to be said. You don't got publicly. No. Y'all not public figures. I am. I have a large following, not followers. People actually follow me and depend on me to lead. And I once led my people down the path of destruction. I once led them to the hellfire. So I want to liberate those minds and lead them out. So with that being said, I want to denounce all gangs. I want to denounce any and every gang affiliation of mine, particularly the sex, money, murder gang that I once represented in a culture that I pushed forward. A lot of people became sex, money, murder because of me. I influenced a lot of people, you know, and I look back and I'm not mad about my past because, you know, it is what it is. And hey, look, as long as I feel like I'm doing something about it now, I feel like this is the right step towards, you know, helping my community. And that's what I want to do. And like I said a little while ago, gang culture, it's over. It's over. Y'all see what's going on? The FBI. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all a little story, right? Shout out to the bro Nutcase. Me and the bro Nutcase was on the phone talking about pulling brothers out of the conspiracy. That was our exact words. Nutcase wanted to, because he haven't spoken in years. And for y'all that don't know, that the brother Nutcase is locked up right now, you know, from the 90s or early 2000s on the sex, money, murder case. And, you know, we was building on the phone about helping the young brothers, gang prevention, anti-gang violence. This is what I've been doing, right? And Nutcase finally wanted to speak out and help with that. And 1 month later, this is his exact words and my exact words. We got to pull brothers out of the conspiracy. We got to tell brothers they need to stop doing this, stop doing that. To get them out of, they don't understand that doing this or doing that will land you in a conspiracy in federal penitentiary.
So yeah, man. I'm with it. Shout out to Hocus 45th. Shout out to New York. Drop the flags, man. Drop the flags everywhere, not just New York. Everything like that. I got one person up. Is this if this is Zero by chance? Because I know Zero will be working at night and stuff like that. Let me know, Zero. I give you a few seconds. Okay. The person is gone. All right, I'm gonna get out of here then. W stream, 3 hour stream, man. What the heck? I think that might be my first 3 hour solo stream. No, I probably had some nights with the chat where I go back and forth with the chat and stuff like that. Did 3 hours, but W 3 hour stream, 209 days in a row. Tomorrow will be 210. Well, technically it's tomorrow, so this is 210/tomorrow, stuff like that. So 210, bruh. I hope y'all enjoyed the content, everything like that. Are you not entertained? Shout out Nathan Chanel. Shout out to Lame ShaQ. Shout out to my brother Dan as well. Appreciate y'all, Dan and Rashad show forever. Shout out SSB. Hope you're doing well, my brother. Who else? Zero. Salute. Shout out to New York. Shout out to Flip. Shout out to Today. Yeah. Shouts out to everybody. Shouts out chat. All right, I'm out. Peace. Shouts out to Doc. All right, I'm out.
Rashad, why you
Anyway.
didn't hit me up?
Hey, Rashad.
What's up, Rashad?
Thank you, Rashad.
Brother, I love you, brother.
What's up, Rashad? What it do, boy?
Hey, Rashad.